Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'm just putting on my suit and tie, baby. Getting ready to get nice. Appreciate you all for being here. Dressing room. We need makeup. Pepe still banging on him at 3,185. That thing doubles up to 6. It's ripping. There's my future trade, 472 at 21x leverage, up 3.3%. 16 beans still hanging in there on a Sunday night. Yikes. We're going to take a look at the weekly candle close like we do every single Sunday night. Get ready for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Sorry, that little thing fell down, and I didn't realize you guys were looking at just ridiculousness. Forgive me for that. Forgive me for that. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Baby, it is the weekly candle close like we do every single Sunday night, getting ready for the week ahead. And the first thing we're going to do is stay healthy. We're going to put the lemon into the water, decalcify that pineal gland. We're going to show you how we get it done. We're going to drink some lemon water here on the live stream in the Doing Damage mug. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May you stay blessed, stay whole. Let's jump into Bitcoin as we do for the weekly candle close, everybody. For the weekly candle. Sorry about that. We had double action. Every once in a while something happens. It is what it is. Anyway, we're back at brass tacks. Shout out to everybody here. Hope we didn't lose a bunch of people looking at that screen like, what is he doing? What's going down, Lifer? What are we up to? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and appreciate each and every one of you for kicking it with me. Still have 292 people on the live. Why is it doing this strange audio bitrate thing? So weird. Never does that. Anyway. All right, let's jump on into it. Usually we have more people here watching too. 292, I think they looked at the screen, didn't know what was happening. But just know that I'm coming, baby. Bed Bath & Beyond going out of business. Files for bankruptcy. Closing its doors. Nobody goes to Bed Bath & Beyond anymore. You can just go to Amazon. If you've noticed, Amazon starts delivering things overnight now. Like I just ordered something. It's going to be here tomorrow at 4 in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, it's going to be here. So, here's my leverage trade. Not big. Don't trade leverage if you don't use a stop loss. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Don't do it. If you haven't been trading spot for over, I'd say 2 to 3 years. I'd say you need 2 to 3 years of spot before you even touch a leverage trade, in my humble opinion. You got to earn the right to trade leverage. You got to earn the right to trade memes. I always say if you haven't made 100 grand trading, some lower risk coins in cryptocurrency, you have almost no business getting into meme coins. But again, that's a little harsh, right? Anything is possible, so I'm open-minded. You can see my 2 buys here with the 2 stop losses. My liquidation would be 26.32. And look, the take profit here, all right? Actually, I made 3 buys in a row here. As you can see, one was earlier, one was before. And 28,004 is the target, 28,006, 28,006, 26.8, 26.8, and 27.2 are my stop loss areas, right? Trade was made up out of 3 trades. I like to nibble in and nibble out. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Do you see what's happening? We're going to break down Bitcoin for you right away. First thing I'm looking at is Peel. Thanks for all you do and the grinding every day. Thoughts on Maddox devs leaving and Algo being called to security. Does the news change your mind or think it's more of just FUD before the bull run? Number one, whenever the SEC calls anything a security, it's handled in this civil case and they just pay a fine. That's all. What they're saying is when you sold it, you did this. They just have to pay a fine. So anyone that freaks out, like, it's just a fine, dude. It's not even a big deal. Even the CFTC, when they're going after Binance, that was just a fine. These are all civil lawsuits that get taken care of with a simple fine. And these companies have billions of dollars. It's not a big deal. That's just FUD to keep, retail. Algo, it was 30 cents. It went to $3. It's, maybe it'll go to $6 or $5, right? In my humble opinion, in the long term. But I'm looking for 50Xs. I'm looking for 100Xs. To me, that's just not going to cut it for me personally. You know what I mean? Once you've 100X like I have and I 50X, and, to me, a 20, 25X is the lowest I'm going to X. And like Quant, for instance, I see a lot of people that love Quant. I go over Quant. Let me show you Quant. Like, look at the market cap. You got to understand market cap on these coins. You can't just hope and dream, oh, I'm going to put my money into this and it's good. I mean, do you know the market cap? And then you have to go into the historical data and track other market caps back in time here. So, like, if you look at Quant, like if you really like Quant, you take a look at it, right? And it's got a $1.35 billion market cap, which is actually smaller than I believe. That, it's actually not too bad. That could 10x to a $13 billion, and maybe it could 20x to what, $26 billion? But come on now. And then Quant has to go to like $2,000 to make any money. So to me, so why would I put my money in Quant when I could put my money in Singularity.net at 35 cents with a $425 million market cap and watch this thing go to $4 billion? If it gets to where Quant's at, it's a 3x. You know what I mean? And then if it does even more, and if it gets to like a $10 billion market cap, I believe you can get to $5, $8, maybe even $10 for Singularity.net. It's the head of the altcoins, so of the AI coins, really. It's the highest of the not billion-dollar AI coins, right? There's other ones out there, but this is really the key. So you got to understand market cap. And look at the low, 33336, the high 34 cents. For me, it's a really good time to buy some more Singularity.net, just to gobble up a little more. PEPE doing damage too with the cup and handle. We'll show you PEPE. PEPE's in a cup and handle, all right? If you can see here, here's a 618. We might get close to that, but there's no guarantees. Actually, we could almost bring this up to that support zone there. Kind of almost tapped into the 618 if you see it here, right? Look at that. Pretty close, and it might go even lower. You can always hit your settings here, and you can add the 0.65, which I always like to do. This is just on, so I could trade here. And then I could add the 706. I turned them yellow because I want to see them. Nobody uses the 706. We're the only YouTube channel that uses the 706 Fibonacci level, just to make that really clear. If you see it anywhere else, they got it from me. It's a unique level that I use that nobody else uses in all of crypto. I've never seen anybody do it. So you'll be exclusive with the lifers if you're doing that with me. All right? Coordinate style, visibility. And I don't want to see the background is unneeded. Yeah. Never like seeing the background, pointless. And we want to swing this to the right. There you go. But so, we're looking here at the 618 fib. That's a cup and handle. Also, there's a bigger falling wedge that broke to the upside. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This stuff plays out. That's a double bottom there too as well. And, I'm just looking. This might follow Bitcoin to the upside. It's a little overbought on the 15-minute time frame. The 1 hour is ready to go. The 4 hours a little high too. It may have to come back down on the stochastic. This is the stochastic RSI. This is the stochastic. But that's a clear cup and handle on the 1 hour time frame. And that's consolidation just inside of what's called a symmetrical triangle, really. Almost a bull pennant. That will go the length of the pole, the base here, to the upside. And that also shows you that PEPE could make some gains. And I'm just going over the TA. I've done TA and meme coins, and they actually do play out. They actually do play out. Look, we could look at AIDOGE and do the same thing. And I own some PEPE. If I were to sell all my PEPE right now, look, 1974 on PEPE. Might even be a little more there. 1973. I own about $2,000 worth of PEPE. I just make it really clear. I am extremely transparent here on YouTube. I'm almost too transparent. You can see right through now. So look at this. AIDOGE. I don't own any AIDOGE. As you can see, if I were to sell any, I don't own a dime of it. All right. Well, let's look at here on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame and take a look at this. That's in a cup and handle. And also, it's broken out since I talked about it here to the upside. We even put it last night in another channel. Last night, we played this symmetrical triangle here. And it broke out of that to the upside for 30% gains. Came back down. All right. But, just scalping it would have made 30% gains. PEPE up about 70% from yesterday. Trading groups all over it. Shout out to everybody here on the live and getting that knowledge, getting that energy to the upside. I will be flying. I'll just let you know, tomorrow's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning. I will have to do the show at about 6 to 7 a.m. I'll be up early doing the show. All right? I got to get to Logan Airport, I believe. I don't even know. I got to check my flight. But let me check my flight. I'll look at it later, but it's going to be a beginning stream. The stream's going to be earlier than normal. Just something to think about. I just want to put that on your radar so you understand that idea, all right? Okay, so there's AIDOGE for you. People are going to ask about it, and then I'm going to say go to the beginning of the live, right? Got nothing on the daily with this stuff. You really have to look at it on the 15, and it's just consolidating, holding this trend line, consolidating for AIDOGE, and it could go all the way to zero. These are high-risk coins. They could get sold off out of nowhere and just completely dump. Anything is possible. I just want to put that out there. Just be careful. Be very careful. I'm just going over it because other people want to see this. I'm not even pushing it. You do whatever makes you happy. I always say you should make a substantial amount of money trading before you get into any of these insane ideas. All right. Okay, 436 people on the live, 195 likes. Maybe get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Sorry about the beginning stream there. That kind of threw us off there. People looking at just a random screen with no countdown, like what's going on. I greatly apologize. It's actually never happened on the live. One time I hit the button accidentally, of course, when Ben was here, and I made a mistake too. It's like, you know what it is? I have these setups for like if I hit the button, and it just shows you the Discord and all that, but it was like set on another, like an inset of the screen like this. These are all the setups for when I do the interviews, and I had, this thing fell on the ground and hit the button, and I didn't realize my daughter, I gave her a hug. I'm not blaming my daughter at all. I gave her a hug, and I didn't realize what I was doing. I personally hit this thing off the desk. I even have it Velcroed, but it fell off. I'm bummed about it because I know some people might be watching the stream, and maybe they're not kicking with me now because they saw that, but it is what it is. Every single time you hit a bump in the road, it means something better is coming for you. So PEL looks interesting to me. Cup and handle, making a bull pennant here. Likely a 51% gains coming out of PEL. Gen's had a huge gain. And we talk about when the moving averages get tight, they pump up to the 200 SMA. And you can see this went right to the 200 SMA on the 2-hour time frame. Got sold off immediately, though, after a while. So, we looked at ACOIN today on the live stream, did we not? I said I liked ACOIN. It got to move out of nowhere. Look at that. Pumped up about 18%. Still holding gains on a lazy Sunday of 11%. So you can see how we find gains no matter what in the channel. Tight moving averages above the point of control. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. You didn't have any, this was actually in a flag here. I like to put the RSI in a flag, and you were low in the stochastics. It had all the bells and whistles that I go for a move to the upside. Measured move there could continue to about 4 9/10%. It's at 3.4 right now. The Paul Pierce, baby. The Paul Pierce on the 34. Demetra, I've gone over this in depth. Had a nice pump out of this flag, but I believe we're going to come down on that 3-day chart and have to come back down to the 618 level. And we had a fractal drawn on it for you. Let me just open this up and keep it real for you. A lot of people like Demetra. We put it out before a lot of other people. We went over it. I had it down here. We made massive gains on Demetra. Like, Matt, look, 3,000% from the bottom to when we first put it out to the top here. Insanity. And I believe it's going to come back down, and then it's going to do another 200% gain, but it probably has to come back down to the 618 on the 3-day chart. Also has bearish divergence on the RSI. Bearish divvy, baby. Bearish divvy. Let's get into our baby bitty Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and appreciate your time. I'm going to make a mistake sometimes. It is what it is. I'm still like, but it is what it is. We got to let it go. We got to let it go. It is what it is. So if you're watching my channel for the last, since last night into this morning, we did a Bitcoin update this morning, and we showed you how Bitcoin was in a giant cup and handle. Samuel cup and handle, right? And just going sideways. We're going to take a look at the Bitcoin and the weekly close too as well. All right, I already did the close. I heard my kids doing it. They love it. They do it with me. I never knew, but I took my headphones off and they were still going, close. So funny hearing my daughters both do that. They love their dad, man. Nothing better than being a dad in the whole world. It's the greatest accomplishment of my life, being a dad for my kids, being a husband to my wife, and being there and being a servant of God too as well. As I submit to God every single day of my life, So look, we're going for the green box. That's what we want to see. And we're just consolidating tight. You know what I mean? It's getting tight. The 1 hour finally got the push up. It didn't give us much love though. A bit rolling over. That could be the end of the scenario. I don't stick with it. The point of control, we're not able to get above here on the 1 hour time frame. We're battling it out on some sideways behavior here. But what I do see, which is interesting, is a bit of a shoulder. Well, When you mess up the head and shoulder, you just got to stop it and redo it. I was on a roll, too. I was on a roll. Music slowed me down. But look, oh, yeah. Sometimes that happens, too. You'll click on one of these. Let me get that out. I don't need that. So you kind of have this shoulder. You have a bit of a head, and you have a right shoulder here, too. That could boom you up to the upside. And I'm looking to get to this 200 SMA on the 1-hour time frame. It's looking interesting to me. Also, there's a flag on the RSI. I like to flag out the RSI. And there's a lack of bearish momentum there a little bit. MACD's slumping around. That's why you don't trade the MACD. Oh, it's about to do a cross. No. It'll always mess you up. Just make it one of the other things that you're looking at. Just add it into the bunch for the MACD. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you for being here. And we're streaming on Theta. We're streaming all over around the world. YouTube, Theta, Facebook, you name it. We're there. Twitter. We're everywhere. We're doing them. We're doing them. Okay. I'll reload it. Okay. Shout out to every one of you for being here too. Blessings on blessings. Love you, Sammy. The psychedelic catfish. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, my life has just been out of control, bro. I started doing softball with my daughter's team, and that's just been, it was a big responsibility for me, and it's just been, I've been just, I'll reload it. So here's the deal. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP 2. What is it saying? Are we going to dump hard? Trying to dump us back down to 27,480 now, losing 500,000. And it's a Sunday night into Monday. False move Monday, heavy volatility. Most likely you get liquidated. I usually don't even like to open up a trade on Monday. It's almost pointless Sunday into Monday. And they're liquidating the longs here again. They're liquidating the longs yet again. They've been liquidating people all day long on these ups and downs. Look at this massive short squeeze here. 273,000 liquidations, 67,000 on the liquidations. Came back down to this area too, 83,000 on the long. Right now we're getting liquidated on the long side. And it's telling me, like, what's the point of even trading on a Sunday night? It's almost pointless. Like, it's just been drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing. Look, now I'm down 27. I was just up 28. Look how fast they swing the pendulum. It's insanity. At the beginning of the live stream, I was up $28. Right? Now I'm down $28. It's insane. And we're tempted to take the $800 to 8,000. I took the 800 to 1170. Got back down to 860. Brought it back down to 1170. And then chipped my way down to 470. It's insane. And that's why anyone who just takes thousands of dollars and loses thousands of dollars leverage trading, I'm sorry to say, but it's the most foolish thing you could do. I've made thousands of dollars in the last few weeks trading Demetra, trading Caspa, trading Bitcoin, and doing my thing on spot. We'd made more, I'm attempting to figure out this leverage thing. I've never traded leverage, and I used to say, hey, don't do it. And I'm really kind of like, it's not my thing. You know what I mean? But I'm attempting to try it out, and honestly, it's insane. It is insane. And honestly, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, really the only days to trade leverage. Every time I've traded leverage on another day, it's been almost impossible, up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's definitely a hard task, and it's not easy, right? And I did one night I was like super sleeping, and I did a bozo move, and I tried to play because look, I want to show you how many times I've been liquidated. Only twice, and one time for a very, very small amount. What does it show you? The liquidations. I thought it showed, forced liquidation history here. I did PEPE one night, which I shouldn't have, right? And I lost $70 literally in like 10 minutes. It was the dumbest thing. And then one day I lost 0.05 on a trade. I don't know why, but that was when I first started trading at 313. So I've only been liquidated twice for a total of like $100 at the most. You know what I mean? So that's in my mind, hey, I still got capital. I still have a chance to double it, triple it, and get it back to the upside. But it's a very, very tough game. I tell everyone, trade spot. I've been doing this for a long time, trading for 10, 15 years. And this is very difficult for me. So I just want to make that clear. If you're struggling, get off of the leverage trading. Get back to spot. Spot's going to make you more, in my humble opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say to you should be taken as financial advice. But for me, spot just makes me way more money. Trading spot is way less risky. And it's more comfortable. Also, for my lifestyle, I'm a dad. I'm a teacher. I'm a mentor. I'm a streamer. And I'm also a CEO of my company. I have business meetings. To trade leverage, I got to stay on it all day long and stare at it. It's for my lifestyle. It's not that easy. am a very busy man, so swing trading works a lot better for me. You know what I mean? Okay, dude. What's the deal? Why the total collapse? What the heck? There's no total collapse. What are you talking? Are you serious? Oh man. Pat, man, you live in, yo, you know why my frequency is so high recently and I don't use fear in my life? And when I read fear in a comment, it just, you know, there's no such thing, there's no total collapse. Anyway. And honestly, be ready for a recession. We could get a recession. You know what I mean? Are you ready? Are you insulated? Do you own gold and silver? Do you have any long-term stocks? You know what I mean? Or do you have, for me, it's Bitcoin. Do you hold some of the greatest assets of the world? I do that. I keep myself insulated so I don't worry. There's no fear. There's no fear. There's no fear. Peace out to everyone. Have a great day. Shout out to Kevin Baker. Thank you for jumping on in. Shout out to Abdominal Rain Man, Spaghetti Ragnetti in the house. Appreciate you all for being here. May God bless you all. Little time mining, my man. Been a while. Shout out to Ryan Fouchwag. Shout out to Elizabeth Later Levers. Catch you tonight. Oh, no, this is the old one. Hold on. I'm reading the one from earlier. Because he said peace out. I'm like, why is he peacing out? We're still going. That was the old one from earlier today. Explanation of the site is hilarious. And on Bed Bath & Beyond. And one thing I have to do is KuCoin has been hacked on Twitter. KuCoin has been hacked on Twitter. Oh, I can't. I'm just so sick of doing that. I don't like showing my DMs on Twitter. Gets on my nerves, man. Gets on my nerves. I don't want people seeing who I'm DMing, who I'm talking to. It's none of anybody's business. I always do something silly. I gotta just, it's over now. It's happened. What can I do about it? I can't. So just get over it. Just get over it. Shout out to Sam. So glad people are going to freeze the screen like, who's he DMing? Here creeping in the background. I buy support at 17 cents. I don't know what you're talking about. But Singularity.net, beautiful at 34.33. Ford at $17 million market cap. Taking a nice little dump peasy to the downside, right? And, you know, they're just flush to the market. That's what they do. After a nice pump out, they flush out the market. Didn't even notice. Warrior of the light, brother. Thank you for saying that. God bless you, man. Guns and loaded. Just move on. Things happen. Thank you, Patrick. I did. What are you talking about? All right. So it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't put anything really crazy out there, so it's cool. PEPE now made it to 2 million. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. 2.33 million. We're launching rect airdrop redistribution. Check eligibility. You be careful. These are all these airdrops are fake, and just be very careful. They're using like the movement of other things to try to get you into other stuff. AI ship airdrop starting. You click on this, you click on, and maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. You know, I'd be very, very careful of this stuff. That's so funny. But got surprised that the frog stee has been building since 2021. When you think you're king of the frog memes. This is funny. The Undertaker, right? Yeah. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I would greatly appreciate it. God blesses you all for doing that. Thank you so much for the love. All right. And where am I trading? Celtics at the Hawks right now doing damage. 76-67 for the Celtics. You know what I mean? Oh. Get him. Shout out to my Celtics. God bless you. And I can't watch the game because I got to be here with each and every one of you. And you can't have it all. I just want to point that out to everybody. When you run a business, when you go for the gusto, you got to sacrifice to get it in, right? You don't get to do everything you want. You don't get to hang out with the boys. You don't get to do, I hang out with my lifers. Bird is the word, friend. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. May God bless you all for jumping on into the live. I appreciate you all more than you would ever know. And I really love that you're here with me every single day, every single night in Bitcoin in the weekly candle. We're going to take a look at that weekly candle. We are going to break it down. We're going to break it down for each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time. All right. MEXC campaign with the Crypto Lifer, which is only 6 days left. Jump on in if you can and receive some cool bonuses and, you know, ability to get more. That's what I love about MEXC. They're all about the customer and not about the money. They're giving you zero fees. I just keep talking about it because I could not believe Coinbase took me for $500 the other day. I emptied one of my bank accounts to buy more BTC. It was actually Binance US. It wasn't even Coinbase. It was Binance US, which I thought didn't do that. I thought they were cool. So I pressed the buy button. Then I looked. I was like, dude, Bitcoin was $28,286. They charged me $28,000, almost $700. They added like $300 to $400 of the price of Bitcoin as a premium. Then they charged me $100. I did the math. I blew 500 bones. They blew me on $500 because had I bought US Tether, sent it over to MEXC and bought it, and then sent it to my hardware wallet, I would have paid zero fees. So they burned me, and that's a lot more Bitcoin that I was buying. That was 10% of the Bitcoin that I bought at $5,000. I was irate. because I did it too fast. I didn't pay attention, and I should have known as an OG. So don't do what I did. Don't get burned. Go to MEXC and get your stuff free, and then get it on a hardware wallet. It's the best place to do it. It's the best place to be. You can't beat it. MEXC, baby. MEXC, right? And it is what it is. It's sad that they did that to me. How dare they? How are they using an asset just, and that's how they're making money off of people that don't understand what's happening. I find it disgusting. 5 days and 15 hours till you get into this beautiful MEXC promotion with the Crypto Lifers. And don't look at this. They've changed it since we started it. It's a 0.0 and a 0.2 taker fee. Only 0.2 taker fees on the futures. Coinbase will ruin your cost basis. Yep. Binance US sucks. Also hold your funds for 10 days before you can move it. Binance US won't do that if you do a limit order. Yeah, that's what I probably should have done too. You're right. I bought it like through the site, which I didn't realize. I should have opened it up on the exchange and done it the right way. You're right. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So look, I see this shoulder, head and shoulder on US Tether dominance, and we're pushing down to the downside here. That's something to pay attention to. It says that Tether dominance is about to fall off. And look, we fell out of the rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. And if you flip this upside down, Bitcoin's in this cup and handle. So what we want to see is Bitcoin pump to the upside while this pumps down to the downside. This could take you where this measured move began. That could be a nice move. It takes one bank to go down. It takes one more insolvency. It takes one more hiccup in the regular. And we know they're sick. We know they don't have the money. We know all the banks don't. They print fractional reserve lending. I told you to watch the movie Money Masters. I put y'all on. Also, The Hidden Secrets of Money by Mike Maloney. I put y'all on. You saw me buy the silver bar, right? But now you know about Binance US. It could spread the word. Gina, are you able to use MEXC? Shout out to everybody here on the live. You can use anything you want if you smarten up and figure it out. I'm sorry, that sounded rude. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm an independent guy that no one has to show me anything. I sit and I figure it all out on my own. I built my entire studio on my own. I figured out how to do the audio on my own. I figured out how to do the green screen, the lighting. I wired everything here. I didn't have to pay an engineer, any of that. So I do almost every single thing on my own. You know, I have help. I'm not saying I do everything alone, but I don't wait for someone to tell me what to do. I don't wait to figure things out. I get it in, and that is the key of an entrepreneur. Put yourself in the whims of the world, and I'm telling you, you will survive. Everyone gets worried and feared, but look at this. Let me break this down for you. This is like a simple concept. I hope I get through to some people tonight here. Really simple concept. There's, let's say, 9 billion people in the world. Okay? And there's trillions of dollars in the world. There's abundance. There's really so much money for everybody. There's trillions. We live in abundance. We live in a universe of abundance. Anyone who says there's scarcity or fear, they're trying to get in your head. They're trying to lower your frequency. If you can lower the frequency of billions of people, you can control the globe. That's what they're doing, everybody. If we all had high frequency, if we all believed in ourselves, if we all felt amazing, and we knew that we were children of God that could do anything we wanted, the world wouldn't look the way it looks right now. We wouldn't see all these children in Africa that don't have anything. You know what I mean? I just cried today seeing a guy. And so we're going to do something else too. We're going to find something we could do to change the world in the next few weeks. Binance is a premium plus to sell custody, another premium. Yep. I stitch up my forehead using YouTube. Look at this dude. He stitched his own forehead. That's insane. Lifer doesn't look like an inverted Adam and Eve on USD. But look, 9 billion people. We'll look at that in a second. So here's the deal. 9 billion people in the world. All right? 9 billion people in the world. And the money flows to the people that bring the most value to the markets. So if you're sitting at a CVS behind a register, right? You're bringing that much value. So you're getting some of the money. If you become a lawyer and you go to school for like 8 or 9 years, or, you know, at least, you know, you get a master's and you keep going, you're going to have this knowledge that a lot of people need. Then they're going to get to divorces, divorce court, all this other litigation. And so you're going to get paid even more because you bring money to the market, right? Then you could be a YouTuber and a creator who creates content and helps people share what you know throughout the world. You actually can produce way more value than a lawyer or a doctor. You know that, right? YouTubers make more than lawyers and doctors. One of the highest paid professions in the world is a YouTuber. If you get to, it's very hard to get to the top though. It's the most competitive thing to do in the world. And if people work 5 days a week and you decide to work 7 days a week, you got to work smart with a talent, right? But even if you just started as CVS and some guy that worked 5, but you worked 7 days a week, you'd end up with more value over time. Money flows to the people that work the hardest. It's that simple. So if you can get rid of drugs and alcohol, you're going to work harder than someone else that's on drugs and alcohol. That's just simple. That car has sugar in the gas tank. The other car does not. that's one step. So being able, handing emotions, getting rid of your emotions, which is part of getting rid of drugs and alcohol. Because you're going to be able to deal with life and life's terms. You're not going to run to these things that give you a crutch, and you're not going to know how to deal with life. So I'm telling you, everyone like freaks out and they're in fear and they're worried, but you don't have to worry when you're one of the people that works the hardest in the world. So if you can get rid of all the nonsense, work 7 days a week at your passion, love what you do, right? Push forward at the speed of light, and just believe in yourself, you have nothing to worry about. All markets could tank, money could go to zero, recessions, you could go to a depression. You're going to be one of the ones that comes out of that recession with the biggest gain, right? Because you're going to continue to work. You're going to continue to grind. You have capital to buy the lows when everyone's selling off in panic. So their panic becomes your strength. I'm just explaining this to you. This is really simple to me. It seems complex for everyone. Like, how do you become a multimillionaire? How do you change your life? Well, you get rid of the drugs and alcohol. You save your money. Like I used to work a night shift. And when I started, my first job ever was in a shipping room for $475. It's funny. I was going to spotlight my buddy here, Play Louder. Shout out to Play Louder, my man. God bless you. Joe DeSanto gave me one of my first jobs. And my sister called him, and he called into this place in New York City, and he got me my first job in a shipping room. Paid like $500 a week, $600 a week, right? Which isn't bad for a lot of people throughout the world. That's actually amazing. First job ever. Grinding but you know, it's super expensive in New York City, so life isn't the same. Other places in the world, you can get by on way less money, right? But I grinded in a shipping room, and they eventually fired me. They really did. Someone took a picture of my old YouTube, of my old Facebook, or my old MySpace. Remember MySpace? I had a big hoodie on, and I was doing like East Side. But I started dressing nice and coming to work, and someone like didn't like that I was dressing nice. So they're like, oh, he thinks he's gonna dress nice. So they went through the internet and found old pictures of me when I was like kind of thugging out, right? And what they did is the night shift thought it was funny. They printed the picture of me all over the office, and they stuck it, not in the office, but in the shipping room, which is pretty big though. And they stuck it on the ceiling, places you couldn't get to. They stuck it underneath chairs. They stuck it like underneath the printer when you print the printer out. So I come to work one day and I see all these pictures of me like this. I said nothing to the staff. I said nothing. They eventually fired me. And when they fired me, I said to the woman, I said, so you thought it was cool for me to become harassed? And that's when I knew corporate America was for the birds, man. And I just decided I had to get my own, I had to get out. I had to get out of having a boss. And that was when I was 22, 23 years old. And I would work for somebody else up until I was 35, 36 years old. And I finally said, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? So, and I worked, if you're in NYC, I worked at 23rd and Park at a place called Nice Shoes. My first job ever at Nice Shoes, which was a coloring house. I think they're still around, right? Nice Shoes Coloring House. NYC. This is my first job ever. And it's funny, the guy that gave me my first job ever, he's on Instagram, and I'm looking at him a lot. Like here, Nice Shoes. And they do coloring for all big companies. Oh, they moved to Boston too. Wait, actually, no, this isn't them. Hold on. I think they might have went out of business. They might have gone out of business, man. I think they did. Weird. Post-production. But Nice Shoes, just trying to, there it is. Senior colorist Maria Carrero joins Nice Shoes. Yeah. Yeah, here they go. They do all the color for a lot of big companies. ABC, Pepsi, Google, all of them. Big time, they have big time contracts. And I worked in their shipping room, my first time ever. They do VFX, design, animation, immersive, editorial, color. And my sister became good friends with the owner, the CEO. I'm actually good friends with him too. My man. John Maloney, funny. I knew that dude. Funny. I know a lot of these people, they still in the industry. Anyway, just stories of life. Stories of life. Shout out to Joe DeSanto. Play louder. Play louder, Joe. God bless you, brother. So here's the deal. We're still in a cup and handle. We went lower on the liquidations at 27,316. They attempted to liquidate more this morning on the longs. They tried to entice the longs. 142,000 just got liquidated again. All right. But have no fear. Fear is going to push you to the limits, and they're going to make you feel fear. They're going to tell you recessions are coming. Everything's going down the tubes. You got to be able to rise above the fear. It's going to be very difficult. Very, very hard. But you got to be able to rise above the fear. All right. Grading is an art. Oh, yeah. I wish you all the nice short trade. Love you all. God bless you, Joe DeVinto. Love my hoodies. Funny. First stream I saw, you were wearing a hoodie. Nothing wrong with it. Shout out to CNC Ireland. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, at the same time, look at you now. You mentor to 1,000 and millions of people, in my opinion. You reach out to so many, and we love you for what you do, man. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, now I do class. I teach class. You know what I mean? People show up to class. Like sometimes I get like a multimillionaire will take my class, like a guy who's 45, and he sees me with the hoodie on. To me, it's almost disrespectful. So I wear the suit and tie. I look nice every day because I'm a teacher now, and that's just part of the, you know, if I went to your class and you came in with like a t-shirt and just, but if you came in ready to go, like Jordan Peterson, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to listen to this man. You know what I mean? Why is the like button not pamping? It's all good, man. It's all good. Let's get the like button all the way. 535 people on the live, $32 in chat revenue. Let's get it going. And one thing, too, people have been unsubscribed to my channel. Anyone here who thinks they're subscribed and they can see that they're not subscribed anymore, I noticed it the other day that, you know, it looked like we didn't have the same amount of people. So just double check that you're subscribed to my channel, please. Please double check you're subscribed. And if you find yourself undo, yeah, dress like the job you want. Shout out to Jay Smith. God bless you. Also, now I have high-end lawyers. I have accountants that work for me. And so, you know, they dress nice and we sit down in meetings. It's just nice to look eye to eye, go to dinner, talk to them, and not look like, you know, a kid out of high school. You know what I mean? There was nothing wrong with the hoodie. I'm not saying that, but it is what it is, right? Anyway, so remember, get rid of the fear. Just work harder than everybody else. Outwork the competition, and you'll have nothing to worry about. Just know that every day you're going to push at the speed of light, and that's all you need to worry about. Nothing more, nothing less. Remember, we called the shorts all week last week. We nailed them. We stopped calling the shorts when Bitcoin started to come back up. We called the long, remember, on this double bottom here for BTC. So, right here, remember this double bottom here that we called just the other day? And I said we were going to pump up to the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. What happened? We pumped right to the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. We made this call here. If you remember, shoulder, head, and shoulder, pumped up. I circled the area. We got right to that area. I made the little flag there, if you remember correctly, and we boomed to the upside. It was amazing. It was amazing. Shout out to the gains on gains. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all for being here. Sean, let's get the Bitcoin call this weekend out if we can. I would have sworn you did post that, and I don't see it there. I remember you posted it, and I just don't see it anymore. I don't see that Bitcoin call for the weekend. You know, I believe I put it out on Twitter. Yo, Sean, go to my Twitter a lot if you need to. And I'm doing a lot of promotion on Twitter showing you when I got in, when I got out, how I did it, what happened. And these quotes will blow your mind. Someone heard, "Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of." Amen. Amen. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Henry Ford. That's all. No big deal. No big deal, everybody. Memento mori, remember the death. These are important words. If we keep in mind that we will soon inevitably die, our lives will be completely different. I live every single day with every single push that I can. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it'll direct your life, and you will call it fate. Amen. And all the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. I'm telling you right now, I completely agree with that every single time. There's the travel setup by Stack McChange. Appreciate you, Stack. That's the travel setup I take wherever I go. Insanity, absolute insanity. All right. I'm trying to dull it down for Dallas here, but whenever I go somewhere that I have more room, I don't mind bringing the big camera, an extra monitor, and just laying it down and making sure I have everything I need to keep you doing what y'all doing. So, KuCoin has been hacked. If you go to the KuCoin, at KuCoin here, shout out to Kelly Kellum. If you go to KuCoin.com right here, it has been hacked, right? It's saying, hey, hit this for 10,000, right? Time to level up your trading game, 10,000, maybe not. Maybe they took care of it now, but for a while it looked like there was something going on there. So they may have been able to stifle it by now. There's a chance it got, but during the day today, it was hacked. So just be careful. Give it a day or two. Don't touch any links there. Just be easy, baby. Be easy. Be easy. Kadena is trending. We'll take a look at that for a second, too. I still got a couple more behind the scenes. God bless you, man. Oh, my gosh. Crypto lovers pumping Bitcoin to the moon. You're so funny. I mean, look at that nice pump to the upside there. Massive candle. And I'm telling you right now, look, the 15-minute is about to launch. to the upside. I'm long as long can be. And look at this. That guy just got short liquidated probably. That is a beautiful symmetrical triangle. Length of the base to the upside. So this is what we see tonight. 50% chance you go up or down. So you're taking a 50-50 call on this. Measured move would take you up here to this level. We'll get rid of this for now. We don't need that. I don't know what this random piece is. Oh, I just put the, yeah, you just did that, Sam. Yeah, so here's our measured move to 20, and I like to do this too for you. Nice and easy. Make it nice and easy for you, baby, to see. Nothing's easy in life, but I want to make it easy for you to see. So 27.8, you can hit control and then drag that right down to your next level, and then put a nice little line there. 27,000 is the target to the downside. 27,981 is the target to the upside. Okay? So there you have it. This is kind of what we're looking at. A symmetrical triangle breaks up or down 50% of the time. That's exactly what we're seeing here. A symmetrical. All right? Kind of a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder there too. It's kind of a complex inverted. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Slight breakthrough here, but you never know. But you kind of have, you technically almost have this as a shoulder. This is a shoulder. That's a head. That's a shoulder. That's a shoulder. And to me, it can be looked at as a complex inverted. We look at upside down. I mean, so complex inverted head and shoulder should break us back to the upside. Bitcoin pumping absolutely hard after they just got those liquidations. Now they're going back the other way for the other ones. And look, my trade's probably in the money now, which is insanity. And so if you can't handle the up and downs here, right? Like, look, if I was emotional, I wouldn't be able to show this trade out in front of everybody, right? I wouldn't. But look, now we're back up $40. Look how fast time flies. This is insanity. This is insanity. Back up 6%. If I had more money, I would have bought that dip. But I want to prove to you that I can get this to $8 grand with this $400. I am down now, though. Believe me, it's looking bleak. But I got to stay positive in my mind. I got to believe that anything is possible. And I got to just keep pushing back. If I can make 4 of these trades, 444s, I can be back up 400. If I can be back up 400, I can be back up 800. If I can be back up 800, I can be back up 1,600. And we can do damage. We could do damage. So look, yeah. And I'm just trying to find it for you, Sean, real quick. I love helping out my team and my staff any chance I can. God bless you all for being here. So right here, I just went over this Bitcoin move on my live stream 20 minutes ago yesterday, and I saw a high probability we'd pump to the green box that I drew. See this? And lo and behold, you hit the Twitter feed, and boom, we pumped up right to the green box. Accurate call for Bitcoin trading yesterday. Would have made a beautiful gain on any type of kind of lev trade just to put that up to the upside. Bitcoin doing damage. Look at the massive move for Bitcoin. And who called the long, baby? Who called the long, baby? Who called the long, baby? Let's go. Let's go. Up $94 on the trade. Ooh, ooh, ooby booby. And honestly, I love that. Look at that massive pump to the upside for Bitcoin. And the 50-minute is just getting started. This is just getting started. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the 7-minute time frame. That's just getting started too. Look at the pumpage. Who's your daddy, baby? I gotta say it, but who's your daddy, baby? Who's your daddy, baby? Who did it again? Who did it again, baby? Ah! Who loves seeing us pump to the... Who loves the Bitcoin? Let's ask you, how accurate am I trading Bitcoin? If you've watched me for more than 2 years, or a year, 6 months, how accurate am I trading Bitcoin? I was long. Was I not long, baby? Was I not long, baby? They like to liquidate on the weekends, baby. They like to get it in. Shout out to you all for being here. Let me see. I want to hear a percentage. Tell the people, because there's a lot of naysayers. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes haters, you know what I mean? Which I don't mind. I'm going to focus on the love. Getting more accurate day by day. OG boss trader, man. I called it on the Discord as well, Lifer. Your teaching taught me. If something happens to you tomorrow, I'll be fine. I love you, brother. I started watching you when you had a parrot on your shoulder. Oh, yeah. No, that was a dove. That's a white dove. You're pretty dang accurate all the time. Shout out to Dean. 90%, 95%, 90%. You're the best, Sammy. I'm a freaking lifer, baby. God bless you all. Massive pump to the upside. We're going to have to look at the 1-minute time frame here. 1 minute's going to cool off here. Probably make a bit of a flag. Good time to get out of the trade and wait for the 1 minute to reset. And we can get back into the trade, I believe. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to go and I'm going to raise my... Oh, no, I'm going to flash close it all. I have to. and bring this back up. I'm taking profits. You got to take profits in these trades. You got to pay yourself. And now we're back up to 552. We were at 440, man. Yeah. I'm getting back. I'm getting back, baby. I'm getting back. You're going to see me push through. And when you lose some trades, it's hard to jump back on the horse. It's not easy. And honestly, the 15-minute says we're going more. And so does the other time frames. I'm just going to watch this flag touch the 21-day moving average, and I'm going to get back into this trade. I'm going to do the exact same trade. Very similar idea here. This 1 minute says we can pump to the upside. I'm just going to wait for this flag to flag on out. I like what I'm seeing. Maybe even need the 30-second here. Ooh, it could get chintzy. It could get chintzy now. And now what I do is I build the position again with less money. All right, you see what happens here? You see what I'm doing? Look at the 777s. It was just 777s. What a move to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Take your profits before somebody else does every single time. I mean, my COD. Crypto on delivery. 7S again. Bang, bang, bang. And look at the massive liquidation. Look at the short squeezing them. They're going after them all day long here. Sunday night. One of the roughest, toughest times to trade. You're in the box with the big boys. Can you handle the velocity? Can you handle the volatility? Most people can't handle it. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Come on, I'm trading live here. I'll put my life on the line here every single day. Can I get some likes, baby? I work 7 days a week. On the weekends, I do 2 streams. Come on now. Let's go. We get 345 on 573. That just ain't cutting it for me, baby. That ain't cutting it for the lifers, man. Let's go. Let's go. Enough is enough. This ain't your average YouTube channel. Let's get these numbers up. Let's boom to where we're going, baby. Come on now. Come on now. We just saw magic happening all day long. Look, it got another pump and I missed out. I should be in there right now. It's okay. I can take a deep breath. It did say the 30-second was going to pop. I was going to enter the trade yet again. Let me go to the 1 minute. 2 small time frames may get me too excited here. 1 minute eventually is going to stall out here, in my humble opinion. You got two forced out. Okay? And it's okay if it keeps pumping, everyone. That's okay. Focus on what you did. We just made a gain. That's all we have to know. We just made a gain. That's all we have to know. Heck yeah, missed the 25.5 by 10 seconds. If I had more money, I would have jumped on in there. I would have jumped on in there. You know what I mean? But hey, woulda, coulda, shoulda. We did what we had to do. I was in there, baby. I was in there with the whole entire account. Usually I don't use the whole account, but I had to this time. It was getting low, man. Tell it, Sammy, cup and handy. Look at this. I brought this for the stream today. Look at this. You know what it is. Sammy, cup and handy, bro. Samuel, cup and handle to the upside. Oh. Would you have a little cup and handle for you, buddy? A little cup and handle. Look, you gotta love it, man. My kids' toys. You gotta love the Samuel cup and handle. Maybe we could get this somewhere like hanging out. If I flatten the mic a little bit, just kind of sits there. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. So look, what's going to happen is price is going to go sideways most likely, unless we get an insane short squeeze. We're going to touch the 21-day moving average, and I see more coming, baby. I see more coming. I see more coming. I see the 1 hour getting all the way to this green box. That's my move. And look, the 200 SMA is up there. We're going to that 200 SMA. Out this cup and handle. Eventually, it's going to make the move. We called the inverted head and shoulder, the complex inverted before it popped. That's what we looked at right before it even happened. We had you at hello. Bang, bang, bang. How could you not like a streamer that goes and puts his life on the line every single day? I showed you the big shoulder, head, and the right shoulder too as well. We got above here. We're in the gap of the VRVP. Very likely to get all the way up to 28,161. It's just what's coming, baby. It's just what's coming. What did we start the stream with? We started the stream with showing you there's a head and shoulder here on the US tether dominance. Let's take a look at the DXY as we head into the night as well. And look, DXY says it's going to dump. That's what I'm looking for. The daily's about to dump to the downside. I'm looking for a dump for the DXY to 98. When it breaks 100, it's going to be like, it's going to be a big deal. People are going to freak out. It's going to be a big deal when we break 100. I'm just telling you right now. All right? And, you know, I'm die hard when it comes to my Celtics, baby. And just, you know, I love my Celtics, man. So I got to take a peek here or there. Please don't hate on me for it. I got to just take a peek. 98. We're about to, I believe it's very likely we take the game, but you never know. Let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. They're still hitting some threes. All right? They're still hitting some threes. They're doing a really good job on Twitter, just keeping you in the game. Shout out to Twitter for really getting, you can get everything you need on Twitter. You can get the news, you can get the sports, you can get it all, baby. You can get it all pumping hard, baby. Wow, there's a continuation move there. I wish I, and then you're like, I wish I, 1 hour says we're going to continue. Oh, wait, no, the 1 hour, I thought we had more legs in the 1 hour. It's interesting. 1 hour just boomed up pretty much. 15 minutes still has a lot of gas. See that? A lot more gas in the tank. Says we're going to continue to the upside. 1 minute chart is actually just, wow, it's just doing damage right now. And a part of you, I'm emotional right now, so the part of me says, man, you should have stayed in that. You should have stayed in that. And my brain says, Sam, you made a good trade, right? On a volatile Sunday night. Well, look, this says more is coming. This says more is coming, and they're just going to liquidate more heads on the zone. Far away from the 21. I would like this to eventually touch the 21-day moving average, though. All right? We did it again, Lifers. Celtics cleaned the floor with the Hawks, baby. Super chats. I mean, there was no way that with the 8 seed Hawks were going to beat the number 2 seed Celtics. It was just highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Here's a scalp trade here. 30-second scalp trade. All right, let's see if we can do a 30-second scalp trade for y'all. All right? 30-second scalp trade. All right? I almost you can't even see it here on the parameters. I go to the 1 second. Oh my gosh. I could do the 1 minute. It's like halfway, but it's a 30-second idea here. You can't see it here. Can I make these? I wish you could do like whatever you needed here. I mean, like I could change the parameters to whatever I wanted. But that should pump you to the upside here, right? Look at that. So you raise the leverage to like an extreme place, like something just absurd. All right. 77. All right. Which I normally would never do, but I'm going to put less money in the trade. All right. And then you boom up here. We're going to put like 100 bucks. Okay. Stop loss is going to have to be at 27.8. All right. It's going to be very chintzy. 27.75. Our take profit is going to be here at about 28,060. Yep. And you're going to make 50% gain. Almost. Let's see if we get to 28,325. That makes more sense. And we open up the long there. Insanity, right? Absolute insanity. Up 2%. That's the fastest 2% you'll ever make in your life. Fastest 1% you'll ever make in your life. Just be careful. Don't do this if you don't know what you're doing. Please. Don't play these games. And honestly, on the 1 minute chart, we should go sideways. We should eventually go sideways here like so. Until we touch the 21-day moving average. Okay? And I'm not going to give back my wins. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be... And if this continues, there's a chance we could get a bigger move. All right? And it's Sunday night, so just remember that too. And they're going to try to get everybody out. This is going to come up here and likely touch the 21-day moving average. I'm nice and calm as a cucumber right now. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm feeling it. I'm in the zone. I'm in the moment. And this flag will flag out. We'll touch the 21-day, and we'll likely continue to the upside here. The 15-minute tells me there's just more gas in the tank. All right? Way more gas in the tank. Does BOOKMAP show any liquidity helping us out? Oh, they got a bar down here they may want to drag us down to. But they kind of already tapped that area of liquidity right there. All right? But I wouldn't be surprised if they just blasted it back down. But we'll watch this. We'll watch this flag here. 1 minute chart. In a few minutes, we're going to know what's going on. Send in some super chats for TA and deep dive, man. Just broke into resistance, and now it's traveling. 40K coming soon. To all those with diamond hands, congratulations. Saj Habib, man. God bless you. Yo, my lifers, I love y'all. You know, and every time I never know what's happening or life seems kind of flat, I go to the live stream and something unbelievable happens on the live. It's just absolutely wondrous. Absolutely wondrous. Sean, we love you. We love you more than you would ever know, Sean. And look, we're banging on it now. Dude, we're the quickest 6%. And then you're like, I should have put more in the trade. I'm already up 6%. I mean, I could have made a boatload on that if I had just went hard, right? But it's okay. It's okay. We don't have to be greedy. We're just going to add to the trade that we already took here. All right? And if I want, I can always add to the trade if I feel the need. All right? If I feel the need. 1 second chart says it's about to blast to the upside here. It's in a bit of a cup and handle, is it not? Look at this. Trading the 1 second. I never thought I'd be trading the 1 second in front of... I mean, I never thought in my whole life I would be doing something so degen. Honestly. But look, I mean, that's a cup and handle. If I just do what I don't, and I don't really worry about the time frame, and I just trade the way I trade, right? Look, down $2 now, and you can see how I'm not risking a lot. Only $50 at 76 F leverage. Now, if this stays in the game, my liquidation is 27.6, okay? And I lose $50. I would lose basically, you know, what I just made, or a little under what I just made. But this is the key. Bit of a double bottom here too now, right? Right into the danger zone. Oh, it's going, baby. We're down to the 1 second chart. I know, right? 30 second too. 30-second chart says a big move is coming right now. We're about to touch the 21. And when the liquidations are fast and furious, you need smaller time frames to get in. You really do. This tells me that this is going to be a beautiful pump out this flag to the upside. A little bit of bearish divvy though, but we came back down and we're holding support. So that's the trade, just a little move. And you're just, what I try to do is just trying to get what I'm trying to get. Look, at 10x leverage, that's 77%. Okay? At 10x leverage, that's 70%. At 70% leverage, dude, we get there. I mean, that's going to be 70% gains. All right? So a little under, but you get what I'm saying, right? Look, it's about to go, man. They're about to send it. They're about to send it right now on the 30-second chart. Tells me I should inch a little bit in more, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll keep my liquidation levels. I'll keep my stop loss, just inch a little bit more. And we add $100. We just double the trade up a little bit there. All right? Now we're getting into some risk. I get it. All right? And it's Sunday night. I usually never do this on a Sunday night. But when you're touching the 21, when you're oversold in the stochastics, and look, let's look at this. Let's break it down. From this swing low to this swing low is an uptrend. And, you know, I guess you could call that. But even if you kind of chinsed it here, you got some kind of hidden bullish brewing here. You got a little bit of hidden bullish divergence, in my humble opinion, which tells you that the trend should continue to the upside. Yeah, I could not believe, man, I've been through so much. I've been fired, laid off. I remember my second job after that, they laid me off in the 08 crisis. They were like, yeah, you know, you're the last hire. We got to let you go. And I was like, let me go? Like, I've been working here for a year and a half in the shipping room trying to get myself up. Like, I gave you guys everything. And the lady cried. She's like, you were such a good guy. I feel so horrible letting you go. And I was just happy. It was a really nice day in April. And I was just like, it was near my birthday. They laid me off like a day before my birthday. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just happy not to be in an office tonight. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, whatever, man. I'm out, you know. Stack, send me some more pictures of the go. This is what we do on the go, baby. This is what we do on the go. That was me in Hollywood, Florida, the day Sam Bankman-Fried banged on us and took us down the tubes. So, and now they're trying to liquidate us. They're trying to get me. Only down 12 beans. Oop, I don't want to give a lot back. And I'm being too risky on a Sunday night. I really am. 14. It's getting chintzy. What are you doing? You're touching the 21. That's a flag. You got to do what you're supposed to do. Don't play games with me. You're supposed to pump here at this level. And the 50-minute has legs. 50-minute has legs. Previous support becomes new resistance. You got this line right here. And let's do, better workers don't get promoted. The slackers do too, to try to get them to do more work. So crazy, man. How was your Eid? Take a look at my last video. 1367 long and still holding. Sacha B, man. God bless you, brother. Thank you. I don't have time to look at my own videos, man. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. D-Gen tonight. A D-Gen night. It's a D-Gen night. And Pepe, just look at, I bet you Pepe got a little bit of an edge here when that whole thing happened. Everything moves with Bitcoin. That's what people don't get. Bitcoin is the king. Yeah, Pepe's still doing its thing. 618, golden pocket. And the cup and handle. Went short after resistance. Break/wick. Yikes. 21 day. We're doing them. And look, you got a golden cross there. This is very likely to pump based on my years of doing this, but you never know. What do I know? I'm just a guy that trades every single day of his life. What do I know? What do I know? Bah. And again, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Bitcoin could go all the way to zero right now. Who knows? There's no guarantees we're going to win these trades. There's no guarantees. All right. Only down 10 beans, settling off. Okay, so the DXY looks like it's making a symmetrical triangle that wants to drop to the downside. All right, and look at the daily about to dump on your face. Lack of bullish momentum for sure. Highly likely we're going to take a dump on the DXY. Put slackers into management positions and then keep the hard workers for production. That's what they do, man. And my job to make the slackers the supervisors and to micromanage the good employees to make up for the slackers. Exactly. Should we close when the Stokes cross on the 15-minute? Exactly. When the Stokes come up, oh, they already did. They went, oh no, this is the DXY. I was like, whoa. I was like, that doesn't make sense. We had legs. Yeah, I mean, the 50-minute is pumping hard. You know what I mean? Really no reason to leave the trade until the 50-minute starts to curve, in my humble opinion. We broke out above the resistance. We got here. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. And I called along, and boy, did we get along after they came down and swooped down to the low of the level. And just buying, if you know how to buy bottoms of patterns, you're in the money. You just buy the bottom of the pattern and you're good to go. It's not that difficult. 108.98. Just keep it going, and then we can get the Celtics win. The Bruins won today. It would be a blessing, and I win my trade. Everything going well. MEXC macro of the monthly shows we are headed to new highs of 2023 and 9 months of green monthly candles. Christmas will be a new record at Crypto Life for BlackRock. Just went long crypto. Wow. I mean, what else can you put your money into? BlackRock shows a low demand for crypto long term. No. BlackRock. And I always see this news. I want the news for today. Like, is there any news right now? This always happens to me. Like, I try to get exactly what's happening on the day, anytime. That's what I want to do. You got to change this to past day. That's what happens to me all the time. 4 weeks ago, January, I'm not getting any new news. I did see Larry Fink said something. My wife was reading to me 12 hours ago. All right, the most powerful person on Wall Street. The world is in transition. Transitions are frightening and messy. Hey, they're made for people like us. The CEO of BlackRock, the largest money manager firm in the world with more than $9 trillion in assets under management. If BlackRock were a country, it would be the third largest economy on the planet after the United States and China. Former banker and writer William D. Cohen has compared Fink to the Wizard of Oz. He's the man behind the curtain. Fink began his speech with a message of warning. The world is in transition, and transitionings are frightening. They're messy. He lists a series of problems as if naming the scourge of biblical plague. Demographic winter, fragmentation, the energy crisis, right? Inflation, populism. He speaks about the lack of hope, but subtly the pessimism gives way to optimism. Have you realized he's talking to potential customers and switching gears? To manage the jump, he pulls inspiration from Dickens. It was the best times, it was the worst of times. After a long period with negative interest rates, we now have an opportunity to invest in earning a yield. I believe there's a better opportunity today than 3 years ago. I would run into the market and not run away from it. Fink shares his vision. That's what we're doing. You know how much money I've piled into the market in the last 6 months, last 4 months, in the last 3 months? If you watch me, I've been buying up AGIX. I've been buying up these coins. When the fear is heavy, I'm getting in hard, baby. When the fear is heavy, I'm getting in hard. I'm not going to freak out. I'm going to keep pushing it to the limit. And look, this flag is starting to play out. Now it's getting propped up by the 21-day. That's usually where I like to long right there. When you got the RSI making a flag, you had the bearish divergence play out. You're holding the 21-day moving average. Look, even when we do this now, look at this. Now we can kind of say, look, swing up to swing up, and we could take that swing to a low here. That is a hidden bullish, in my humble opinion, on a small time frame. And you're about to blast off on the stochastics RSI, and there you go. There's the push to the upside that I was looking for. There's the green candle, and we're in the money now, and we're in the money on the trade. Switch it. Oh, only zeroed out? I thought I was even Steven on that, or better than that. It makes me want to go extra hard, but let me calm down here. We should be getting up here to the end of my line here at 28,880. That's where we should be going. That's a breakout of the trend line now. We did break out. I don't see why we won't continue. We got more gas in the tank to get started here. Let's go, baby. Let's go on the 1 minute. And there's the pump to the upside. Who called it again for you? Sammy Boambi. You won't ever see a trader with this much cojones, man. Who got the cojones, man? Oh, babibo, balito, malita. Fiesta. Arriba, arriba. Yo, look at that move to the upside. $5 up 5%. And then actually make 4% quickly on a trade here, too. And I should be going heavier, but it is what it is. Don't say should, woulda, coulda. You did what you did, Sam. Let it play out. It's a crazy night. Greed factor is flying. Let's take a look at that fear and greed. It's still neutral at 53, which ain't bad. All right. We're solid. Nice retest. I love it. Sing it. Breakout. Your Spanish is very good looking. Thank you. tú hablas español. No hablando tu rápido. No comprendo tu hablando tu rápido. Yo estudio en la escuela para 6 años. 20 años de atrás. Yo no remorse mucho. But, I'm trying the best. I am attempting to be the best I can at Spanish. I'm not amazing. But I can carry on a conversation. You know what I mean? I can get around. I can get what I need. Fork of Bitcoin. Famos. Yo. Oh, famous is a fork of Bitcoin? Famous. Famos. Bro, you got the sauce within the sauce within the sauce of sauce. Your Spanish is very good looking. You're very good looking. Sam is the most interesting man in the world. Stay thirsty, my friends. Yo, we started this channel with people freaking out, and I showed you to relax and just take it exactly as it's going, baby. Yeah, he's right with the retest. Let's take a look at our 30-second. I mean, we broke out. We retested the trend line. Retests are beautiful places to enter a trade. Really should enter more on the trade on the retest. A little bit more. And look, my stop loss is still in place. All right. And we just add. We add a little bit more in a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. All right. 160 and 77. We don't want to lose what we've gained already. All right. We don't want to give it up. But that is a retest. And retest tells me that we're likely to pump to my target here. To the upside. All the way to the upside here. And the 1 minute has still not really gotten started yet. It's just getting started. Wow. And now what I love to do is put the RSI in a flag here. And you guys got me going right now. I don't know how this happened. I never expected this tonight. I thought it was going to be a flat. And I didn't even think I was going to open up a trade. I'll be honest, I had not planned any of this. In a short, what should I do? I'm panicking. I'm sorry, that's not funny. Take a deep breath. And you know what? You got it. I mean, you got a guy that's been trading for 15 years showing you that we're likely going up, but you do whatever makes you happy, man. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. Sam, do you use Honeygood or regular or why? I use regular candles because I don't know anything else. I just use what I know. Sam with Bitcoin pumping saw ARB was down almost 10% today. Can we take a look and see if the upcoming pump could be in store for it? Thank you, brother. I'm loving the excitement. Crypto, look at the boom up now, man. We're getting the love. Now the 1 minute's turning for me. And I entered that trade heavier. And there you go. You make another 15% at 25, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. This is how you do it. This is how you rock and roll. I'm doing the shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And then the Celtics are going to win. We're going to win. We're going to keep it winning every single day. Shout out to everybody here. And this gives me hope. I can get this account to $8,000. I just got to believe. I just have to believe. Up 20% on the trade now. Okay. Wow, it's swinging around though, huh? Oh, actually, no, wait. Oh, there we go. Up 14%. Yeah, they had to readjust the trade. Boom. We're going to share that to Twitter. Where am I doing this? Follow me on MEXC, everybody. MEXC is the place to be. Booming. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Now we're up. Now this thing is blasting. And we called this blast. We showed you where the retest was. We showed you how to enter a retest right now. We showed you how we get it in. And honestly, we're out of resistance now. The 1 minute getting up a little high. We're kind of entering in the zone. One more push up to my target. One more flap. And this in 44 seconds, this candle will close. We just got to close above the previous candle here. It's chintzy. Can we get it? Can we get it? 27.9 and moving. It was up 33 just a second ago. Woo. It's going to go more higher than 28.80 then. I don't know where it's going to go. I know nothing. Glad I scooped up some Casper at 4.9 cents. Me too. I started buying. You're funny. Full speed ahead, baby. Litecoin to the upside. Everything's going to follow Bitcoin. What a beautiful Sunday, man. What a beautiful Sunday. It's playing games here. We're starting to get a chintz. And I like that trade. I'm going to take the profit. I'm going to take the profit. Oh, I got to raise the stop loss. Let's see. Let's see where my stop is at. It's 3 trades, right? So we're at 27,950 now. So we're going to push the trade. We're going to turn the stop loss up to 27,935. All right. Confirm that. All right. And this is how you make sure you take money out of the trade no matter what. What happened there? It changed my whole thing? Hold on. That's kind of weird. Oh, yeah. 935. I messed up. And I closed the trade. See? I took profits, though, which is kind of cool. But I didn't mean to. Oh, now we're below. See? So I got that quick one. I got that one quickly. Real quick. 900. It might trigger immediately. I'll take it if it does. It probably won't, though. They say that a lot, but it doesn't. So 27.925, right? 27.925. Continue. Confirm it anyway. We're flipping. That's what happened. They're just trying to get everyone in there. So 885 still. But you don't make any money in the trade. We took some profits, though. We took a little profit on the trade. Equity back up. Let's take a look back on the move. Yeah, so that was a resistance. I felt the need to take profits, though. I had that feeling. You know, yeah, this longer divergence there, and that could be it for the night, actually. I'm going to bail out and call it a night. Didn't get much more out of that trade. Another 10 or 15 bucks. While it bounced back to 558. Okay. And we had some fun. Should have taken the profit right there at resistance. I felt it. I wasn't quick enough. I was not quick enough. I'm not used to trading a small time frame like that. Anyway, when I'm in a trade, I don't get to analyze as much. Let's get back into the analyzation. Let's break it down. Let's go to BTC USD and look at the weekly candle close like we do. Wow, that was insanity. That was nuts. I don't know how I go to sleep with this stuff happening because it gets me super excited and very excitable. All right, so here's the deal. I talked about this being a bounce area back to the upside if we can hold it. And I projected this ascending triangle for Bitcoin, all right? And honestly, the weekly could flip us back to the upside here with just a little bit of a push, even though we are a little bearish, okay? Remember, the 15 minutes still has legs. That's the only thing. 15 minutes still, but it got pretty high. You got from here to here. That's the trade, baby. That's the trade, all right? We even showed this cup and handle earlier. And what a nice move to the upside. Not amazing, though. Not amazing on the 15, you know. Let me get rid of this because I don't need small time frame sauce here on the all-time history index. I got it on Binance US, so I don't need to have this here. Shout out to the 667 people on the live. That's it? That's all we can get? Come on. If everyone here hit the like button, we would have so many more people here in the live. Please do your part for me. I do everything I can every single day. I don't stop working. Do your part. I needed to fall asleep sometime. 8 minutes till Asia opens. We would love to just watch your trade without any distraction. I feel you do so much for us and it affects your profits. Thank you. May God continue to bless you and your family. 4 hours cooked also. Yes, you are, Sam. Excitement is good, baby. What's the good word, lifer? I just glanced at a chart and saw the pump happening. Move back to 30K or just a mild bounce. I mean, it's Friday. It's Sunday night. You know, we could lose it all. Like, remember that. Like, it's Sunday night. I wouldn't be surprised if everything just kind of, you know, it's Sunday night. And then we have False Move Monday coming. Look at the 666 on 6 on the chat rate. Let's get that chat rate up. Where are you from in the world, everybody? Where are you from in the world? You're the man. Nice play, Sam. God bless you. Thank you. How long you trade? I've been trading for 15 years, man. For 15 years. For 15 years, my buddy. It's been a long time. All right. Protect them. Let's see where everyone's from. We got Vietnam, we got Belgium, Georgia, Toronto, Oahu, Canada, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Pakistan, Fort Worth, Mexico, currently off the planet. Oh, that's interesting. Miami, Florida, Austin, Texas, Chicago, New York, the Philippines, Netherlands, Ottawa, Florida, New York, Arizona, California, Michigan, Northern Virginia, Norway, Uruguay, San Antonio, Miami, Philly, Toronto, Pakistan, India. Thanks for your dedication. Dubai, Africa, sitting in Oklahoma today. Aussie, YouTube, Richmond, Mississippi, Mexico City, Tampa, Ohio, Illinois, Bristol, Zimbabwe, Algeria, Fresno, California, London, baby, San Diego, a global group of lifers, Texas, Kentucky, El Salvador, Tennessee, Vacaville, Tulsa, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Jamaica, man, Austin, Texas, England, Minnesota, Brooklyn, Monaco, Mars, Montreal, Bristol, Texas, Georgia, okay, Michigan, over the pond, El Salvador, Dade County, baby. Shout out to Stack Change. Uranus, New Jersey, Zimbabwe, Maine, Virginia, baby, Italy, Virginia, Ohio. Way to read fast, Heaven, Breathe, Guilford, Kansas, Pittsburgh, Beirut, Casablanca, Holland, Vermont, London, Ontario, Jones Creek, Miami, Earth, man, Istanbul. You got viewers all over the world, baby. New Mexico, Romania, Holland, Little Rock, Minnesota, Dubai, baby. Shout out to PS5, Future of Gaming. We love you. Bitcoin Rocket Land, baby. LMO, he read Mars like it was a real country. Tampa, Florida, Cleveland. What's going on, gents? Oklahoma, California, Macau, Abu Dhabi. Oh, I love Abu Dhabi, man. Can I come? Nigeria. Your new house in Florida. Get out of there. Don't be in there. That's mine. Canada, BC. Manamona Falls, Wisconsin. My man. Shout out to Brian Fitch. Brooklyn, New York. We out here. Collingwood, Ontario. Send a couple of emails to CryptoLive or Gmail about the Austin meetup. Hoping to see you there. Cool, man. from Liferville over at 99th Street. You know, I used to live on 99th Street, which is kind of crazy in Spanish Harlem. That's where I went through the glass door. Like button is easy. Come on, fam. Yeah. 1788 99th Street. Actually, 178 3rd Avenue, NYC. Is where I used to live, everyone, in a little apartment. I'll always remember this place. In this little apartment, 1788. And there was an edible arrangements there. The guy came out and saved me from bleeding all over the street. He has an edible. He got all the little things from... Dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. And I want to see the front of the street if I can. Hold on. It's going to give me goosebumps. You ever go back in time on Google? I love doing it. And let me do Google Maps and make sure I'm not being stupid here. One Nation Under Groove, bad reviews. Google Maps, baby. Okay. 1788 3rd Ave. New York City. Oh yeah, there it is. My own home, baby, where I used to live. So interesting. Right across from the projects. Dude, I lived here for 3 years of my life. There was the PJs, the Washington houses, the Thomason houses. Oh wow, this gives me memories, man. Next Evolution Martial Arts it is now. At the time, it was an old dry cleaner. They were selling, you know what, out of CRAC, you know, I'm not going to. And I lived in the 3rd floor in the back of the apartment. Wow, this is crazy to me. I used to live there for so long. Spanish Harlem, baby. Right on the cusp of Spanish Harlem. I used to wake up every morning, man. This gives me memories. There was a firehouse right there. I used to go up the street at the sandwich shop. Is the sandwich shop still up there? I used to park in the street. I got so many tickets all the time. They used to sell 20 things on the corner. Yeah, I used to go here. There was this cool little sandwich shop. Now it's Carrot Cakes or something. Carrot Cake. Interesting. These 2 young guys ran a sandwich shop. The sandwiches were banging. They put a schnitzel place over here. Is the schnitzel place still there now? It is. This just opened up when I came in. Or maybe, no, they turned it to fine dining now. Joy Burger Bar now, it's called. Interesting. Wow, the neighborhood is changing. Anyway, you guys don't want to see my stuff. This is insane. I'm sorry. It's just, I just can't believe how much has changed in my life. You know what I mean? Sam, there was a deli near that had a Bitcoin ATM. Was the first I ever seen that. You seen that just now, right? Where's my boy? Produce the Gains and Beats. Whatever happened to Produce the Gains, man? My man. Yeah, look at my old houses from the inside on Zillow all the time. So many old memories. Your car still parked in front of the apartment. Yeah, right. Eating pizza in bagels. Hive Mapper's supposed to improve the maps. You know the pizza guy on YouTube? He reviews pizzas on the street, NYC. Sam, do you ever use Money Flow Index for the divs? You don't really need it. You know why? Because Money Flow is taking from the momentum. When everyone sees momentum, they use Money Flow. You understand? So the money flows once they see the momentum indicators do the divergence. So to me, it's like the horse before the carriage. So if you use the momentum indicators, you're going to be in before the money flow. They're going to see the indicators, and then they're going to start the money flow. So I feel no need to do anything else but what I do. I'm super accurate. You can see a bunch of people said 90%, 80%, whatever you want. Whatever happened to the Rain Man? I don't know, man. Whatever happened to you? God bless you. Whatever happened to the rain? It was raining early today. I don't know. You know what I mean? I do not know. Yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. All right. How does the Bitcoin ATM work? It's simple. You just go there, you put in your money, and it prints out a coin with an address on it. And it prints out the address, and it says you have this much on an address. And then you can go put that address in, do whatever you want, right? Yeah. Pretty simple. You put the money in, and it prints out an address with Bitcoin on it. And then you can do whatever. You can send, you can send and receive with the address. Might actually make you make, I don't know if it makes you make a wallet, though. That's an interesting thing. I don't know exactly how it works, but I know it does print out. I need to try Bitcoin ATM, buying gift cards, and then Bitcoin with gift cards. You see, you're all trying to... My channel is not where you come and talk about your untraceable moves. Can you get a little smarter than that? Like, can you get... I love you, Board Type Crow, but come on, man. Some of the things... I'm not trying to, like... Can you just be smart, man? Be smart. You know what I mean? Like, don't make me have to hide your comment because, you know, it's not what we're trying to do here. All right? And now you're going to get all pissed and email me and say, why are you doing this? And I'm going to say, bro, because you got to do the right thing here, man. You can't say whatever you want, whenever you want. All right? You're back on Hidden. I love you. You're one of my favorite people. All right? So I feel like you're my brother, man. And we're always like, you know, rug, please, Sam. I'll keep the tricks to myself. Thank you. Don't do beginning on prices. Always thousands higher than the spot. Yes. Love you, Sammy. You had a super busy day. Gonna go lay down. When you cut out for the night, rest easy. Thank you. Thank you. And there we go. We whipped them 129, 121. Game over for the Celtics. Yes. Goodbye. Good night, Irene. Jason Tatum banging on them. It was over before it started. Celtics up 3-1 in the series. It's a Rapizi. Pepe still pumping to the upside, doing damage. The Northern Lights. Can you see them now? I love Northern Lights. Look at that. A crack in the Earth's magnetic field allowed the solar wind to pour in over Norway. The Northern Lights look amazing. Dude, that's insane. The Northern Lights, man. And that was one of my favorite back of the day, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh, and we got out of that trade so hotly. Thank God we did. Things just weren't panning out perfectly, right? And there you have it. All right, let me come down. Let me calm it down now. And let's look at our weekly candle close. Sorry about the insanity, but it was fun, wasn't it? All right, so the weekly close wasn't fun. It was nasty. Let's break it down. It was a bearish engulfing candle, number one. All right. I'm going to go to another, hold on, Bitcoin USD on Binance, which is one of the oldest charts in the game. All right. And we're going to get rid of moving averages for a second. I just like to see it clean. And we're going to calm it down. Let's take a sip of water. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm it down. Northern Lights, that's Allah letting a bit of the heaven to earth to show you what's waiting for you, man. Shout out to Saj Habib. I love your whole take on life, man. That was so low-key and hilarious. I know, right? I think I know what you're saying. So look, here is the weekly candle. Let's break down what happened on the weekly candle, shall we? The weekly candle close. I did it already at the beginning of the stream. 30,000. So here we opened at 30,435. Beautiful open. Opened up at 30,000. Things were looking great, right? We were ready to rock. We would have a high of 30,592. The low would be 27,204, and the candle would close at 27,682. It would go down $2,700, 55 cents, $55.55. Quadruple fives. Go down 9%. I mean, that's a pretty big beatdown. A 9% candle for an asset of the size of Bitcoin, all right? So what do I see happening here? Well, we had the shoulder, head, and the shoulder, which if you take a neckline, and look, the weekly's still holding the line that I'm talking about, my trend. The trend line did not break on the weekly technically. It's like kind of on the line. It's like it's almost like, you know, it's to me, it's still holding the zone. And so I see the weekly making an ascending triangle. You see this? And we could go 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks sideways and continue to the upside. Also, we had the inverted head and shoulder here that I pointed out many, many times on the channel. Many times on the channel here. And that's the length. And, you know, that tells you should get a little higher to the upside. We put on the moving averages. We got back above. Oh, yeah. I need the all-time history index, really, because I got to see the... So, hold on. It was looking so nice and neat and complete. So, I'm just going to take all my work that I did before. Just bear with me. I'm going to make this nice and neat for you. We're going to get down to brass tacks. I appreciate you for being patient. Patience is a virtue that many few possess. My father had little, and I have even less. No, but I'm gaining. I'm growing on my patience. All right. Slap on the moving. When you get above the 200 SMA, usually you continue to pump, especially on the weekly. If you tap it, you come. But if you go below it and you get back above it, a nice pump is coming. Let's go to our 8-day Gaussian and see what's happening on the 8-day Gaussian channel, which I told you we're likely to go through the levels. All right. So there's my Gaussian. So here's the deal. every single time Bitcoin has bottomed in its life on the 8-day channel. Look at this. We've shown this on the live stream before, but why not show it again? We're going to go all the way back in time here. Back to 2012. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. So we had our bottom. We never left the Gaussian channel here. There wasn't enough volume really, right? Not enough. Massive green candle incoming to 28,499. Let's go. 100x with 1 Bitcoin. Yikes. Last time, 7 RSA on the weekly. Starting of the dump. Golden cross on the weekly. Yeah, there's a lot happening. So look, we got below this line. Once we got through the other side of the line, you tend to pump. All right. That one you can't get much from. Well, let's continue to move here through Bitcoin's life. So here, you get a bottom. This is the bottom of your cycle, right? You come all the way. You went to a high all the way at 1,200 bucks. Then Bitcoin came back down to 100. People said Bitcoin is dead. What did it do? It got back in the Gaussian. Once it got back in the Gaussian, it plays around this channel, and then it blasted to the upside. You see that? Absolute blast to the upside. All right. We continue to move here. We're not done yet. Again, we fell out of the 8-day Gaussian channel. We came back up. Once we got above this line, you get through the other side. That's usually a bottom for the bear market. All right. Now we had the pandemic, which was insane, but look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, and we V-shaped recovered right back up in about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 56 days. About 2 months, we were right back where we needed to go. We're all raindrops falling from the sky, each one of us experiencing our own illusion of separation. We came from the same place, source, and we'll collect back into the same source. I say the same thing, man. I'm with you 100% on that. A lot of people, that scares them, but we are all one. So look, we fell out of the Gaussian channel, we got back in, and now we're playing with this. Every time we get sucked back in, it's the end. Now we can come out and make another bottom. It doesn't mean forever, but I mean, it's very likely we're going to make it to the other side of the Gaussian channel, and that's why I believe 42,000 is just highly likely. And I keep talking about it and going over this concept, all right, and going over these concepts all the time. So I believe it's highly likely we make it to 42,000 into this next level, 42, 40K, because we're crushing through the middle part of the Gaussian channel. Just a little bit of up and down period, but in the long term, I see a big move coming for Bitcoin, all right? And look at that sell. I mean, 26.6, we would have gotten absolutely buried had I not jumped out of that trade. So there you have it. I mean, that is professional, in and out like a sniper. While people are watching you, there's a lot of liquidity to grab at 22,000. Can you see Bitcoin fall down to those levels? Anything could happen. We've gone over that stuff. Let me just keep it moving. Now I'm going to address all those questions. Send in a TA or deep dive, a super chat too, if you want me to address a certain question on Bitcoin, because it's going to be hard for me to see everything. Can you say scalping for profit, baby? Scalping for profit, man. So it says we're likely to go up higher to this next region at about 38,000 and then even get into this level here. And our high here is a resistance level. So I'm just showing you the 8-day Gaussian. I want to put you onto it. I want you to understand what's happening. And I want you to just be a part of the movement with me. All right. Okay. I kind of did like, one thing I did like about the settings here was making the borders white. Kind of like making the borders white. I thought that was kind of cool. Not a white wick though. All right. I kind of like when the borders are white though. That looks cool to me. I like that. Oh wait, we'll do this on the other setting too. We'll make these white. I just like that. That's a cool look. I don't know why. Only thing though is it gets rid of the red, so it's hard to see when you go small ball. So I'm gonna have to turn the red ones off. But I do like this. I like that. Maybe even like a gray outline could be kind of cool. You know what happens is the outline bleeds into the candle when you shrink it. You see that? They got to work on that script and not let it bleed. We'll go back to red for that idea. We'll even give it a black outline. It's hard to see the black outline, but it's kind of cool. So there you have it. I like this. This is my new way to trade. I like the way it looks. Kind of weird though when you do that, right? Kind of takes away. I got to be honest. I try to do all these cool new things, but maybe I should just keep it real. So here's the deal. 21 about to cross the 200 SMA on the 8-day. It's a big sign when the 21 crosses a smaller time frame. Even if the 50's there, we get a little bit of a dip, but it shows, hey, we're all right. All right, we're all right. Now, the 8-day says we're going to push back down as well. All right, let's get back to our weekly candle close, though. I get rid of the moving averages for a second. So, look, here's our weekly resistance right here. All right, here's our weekly support. We're in a zone now, and we're likely to bounce between 32,000 and 25K and find a kind of a value area, a nice value area. Okay. Ooh, back to the golden pocket on the daily, ready to bang for the next leg. Need life review on this one. I'm ready to get into my first DeFi USDT with ETH Vault. Should pull 180-day and still scalping a little for the free time. Never free time. You're funny. Colorblind gray instead of green. You're funny, right? Well, it looks green to me, so that's all that matters, right? See what I'm saying? That's all that matters to me is that it looks green to me. That looks green. That's pretty much green. That's green, man. You're probably messing with me because you know I'm colorblind. All right. And Bitcoin bouncing back hard. Dang. Makes me want to start trading the smaller time frame again. Let me look at it on MEXC and look at it on the 1 minute chart. I mean, that's a beautiful retest there. You see that? That's breaking out. Entry on the breakout, which I don't like trading breakouts, but it did break out. Gives you the protection. 284 right there. Chintzy, get below there, 2.67. I like a little more risk-reward ratio to 3, but that tells me we could get to a target back up to 28,245 yet again. And the 777s right there, the 777s on my shoulder, baby. Always, when I'm around, you're going to see 777s every single time we do anything on this channel. I don't know why. You can ask the big guy. So here's the deal. 10% to the big guy. Anyway, I mean, come on. That's just, you got to laugh. It's funny. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. So there's our weekly candle close. Bring this back down here. And you got a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down where they began 68% of the time. So you could assume that you come back at least to here or down to this next level. So that's what you're looking for. You come down and you hit this level, you break 25K, you're going to tussle with 21,009. All right. This big wick up here tells me too, we have capitulation, which means there could be a level that we want to fill that. A lot of times you want to fill a wick, just kind of like you fill, a gap in the CME. Now, weekly is pointing down, and that could drop us to the downside. We had a bearish engulfing candle there on the weekly. That's not healthy, right? Let's be honest. And if you lose that big point of control, look, you got a gap here. You're likely to come back down to 23 or even all the way down to 19,000. There's a chance we go to 19K. I just want to be open-minded. If you're not open-minded, if you can't handle 19K, I don't know what to tell you. That would be a beautiful time to load up on some BTC. All right. I can see different color auras around people. Kind of tells me how they are. Can you see my aura? What does it look like? Is it lemon? Is it yellow lemon? Celtics taking that game made me happy. DXY pumping, it's going nowhere. That's a big wick to fill. It is. Pause. So look. Rising wedge on the weekly. Here's your bullet scenario. As that you somehow complete this idea here. You manage to keep this trend line that I talked about free and, and okay. And you make this symmetrical triangle. So your bullet scenario is you stay in the symmetrical triangle and you break out. Again, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I want to make that clear. I do not know where Bitcoin's going to go. Everyone always like, but you said 42,000. I didn't. I said I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. And I say that on every single stream. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Shout out to Stack Me Change, April 5th, 2021. Dude, your 2-year anniversary, man. That's insane. I've known you 2 years, maybe even a little more. So that's 44,300 is your measured move out of this pyramid. If you can stay above this line, you're still bullish. So the next week is really going to be our if we can get back up in here, it's likely we go sideways. And if we can go sideways in there, the alts are going to rip. That's going to be good for the altcoins. Bitcoin dominance might take a little bit of a dump too as well. All right. If the stock RSI is the best indicator, what else works best? Honestly, just keep watching me, man. I do through action. I don't try to talk about what I do. I try to show you what I do. And, you know, actions speak way louder than words. The empty barrel makes the loudest noise when it comes to, like, look at this, look at that. I mean, I know I talk the whole streams. You're like, whoa, but you run your mouth the whole time, Sam. I do. But I'm an entertainer, and this is a show. And, you know, I got to entertain you somehow, some way with my voice. So that's what we're doing. The inflections, the movement, the ups and downs, the Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. All the way. Hey, Marv, last time it was 1967. When did you last, you know? Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Yeah, my name's Peter Griffin. Yeah, my son Chris, my daughter Meg, and my wife. We all love you. We go to Quahog every single day. I drink a bunch of beer, and I... Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up. Anyway, so bullish scenario, we come down here to 19K on the rising wedge. Bearish scenario, we come down to 19K on the rising wedge, or even drop at least 25,000, and we go lower to 21,800. Bullish scenario is we stay above the wedge and we continue to move. Okay? And there you have it, everybody. That's it. I'm going to go... No. Just joking. But, like, so this weekly candle really needs to press up. We need to get a press up on the weekly candle. Let's take a look at the daily and the 2-day chart. All right? 2-day chart suggests that we could be getting a bounce here back to the upside, which is interesting. And it's also cool. So the 2-day chart showing signs of a bounce back to the upside. We got a wick there. We got a big candle there. And we're back at 27,800 from that 66.8 level. Nice little bounce back to the upside. 2 years and change, baby. Dollar dumping globally. Garden bricks just lent to one another in their local currency too. Just lent to one another in the... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Bricks is taking over. Can you look at the VMA on the daily for Bitcoin? Do you have Labrador with you all the time? Let me go grab it. I forgot. It's in my bag. Always have it. Always. And I got a lot, man. I bought this. Everything changed once I got this too. I decided I love this. I love the stone. Oh, there's my cup and handle. It's gone. But look, I got a heart that I carry around whenever I'm doing my thing. It reminds me to keep the law of real, keep the intention of love in my heart at all times, to love myself and to love others and to love my family and do the right thing. And I keep this one on the shelf because it's just so big and so beautiful. Look at the essence too. It's got major essence all around it. Both sides got some essence. You got to just, the essence of Labradorite really is the key. All right. And I paid $150 for this rock. My wife wasn't happy about it, but I told her I love this rock. She's like, but you bought a stone for $150. I'm like, yeah, but it's Labradorite, baby, and it looks cool, and I'll always have it. So nice. Yes. So yes, the answer is yes to that question. Thank you for answering. Or thank you for asking. Apologize there. So I mean, we're getting a turn here. We see, volume starting to fall back down here too a little bit. All right. And I see a bounce coming back to the upside. We could say sideways. Now, if this comes down, we could bear trap, bounce, come back inside the pattern, and then go sideways too. That's another scenario here. And they will liquidate. That's the most likely because they're going to liquidate so many people. Look what they just did. Look at all these people that didn't get out when I got out. They were greedy. 455,000. They did not have control over their emotions. We rode this up. We took target here. We came back. We rode that up. We got out there, right? So, and I use my instincts to get in and out on one of the most volatile nights of the year to be trading. All right. This is the weekly candle close. Don't worry. We'll look at the 4-hour and all that other stuff. We do that every day. Don't worry. You must be new here. Shout out to Joseph Novak. Shout out to the 7-minute and the 4-hour is OB overbought. Yep. Pet rock. The flash is colors and sound of Labradorite and the Northern Lights. The stone comes from there. I believe it. That's what it looks like. Garden long NG is going to fly. Long NG is going to fly. Currently at decades low. MACD on the monthly shows a 10x. Crystals are amazing. Look at the MACD here. Yeah, the MACD is about to cross. And every time the MACD crosses on the monthly, we get a massive move to the upside. We really do. And you have two big bumps and just a little bit in the, we could get a little bump here, but yeah, the monthly says just a huge move. Also on the monthly is swing up to swing up with swing down. That is hidden bullish divergence, tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. You will make a high higher than this previous high, and you'll usually make it somewhere in this region. So I wouldn't be surprised. Here's a prediction here on the channel. We should stamp this, Sean. But it means somewhere by September or October, we're going to make a high higher than this high. I'm just, that's what it suggests. Somewhere, maybe into May, but when that halving comes in March, it's likely we're going to be higher than this previous high. This halving's bigger than the other halvings because you're scarcer and more people know about Bitcoin. So I'm just going to put that out where you're scarcer and more people know about BTC. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down is hidden bullish divergence. I've called it many times. I went over it on the 3-day the other day. And make sure we clip that out. I think we did. How I went over all the 3-day ideas. I mean, that's insane, right? 42,600 and climbing. On our way to 50K subscribers. I can't wait. I can taste 50K. I can taste it, baby. I can taste it. I really can. And shout out to the 847 people watching the live. Or 629. Looked like. But look, if I look at the videos here. Unstoppable. Here's the news. Clipping out. Clipping out. Why do we stop making videos? I never stop working, but I'm not, whatever. I'm like, I am like the hardest working man. So people are like, how do we keep up with you, lifer? You just got to keep it moving. But we got things in the works. It'll come out tomorrow. I love y'all. I appreciate everything you do. Okay, you'll have 100K soon. Wait, are you banging on them again? Sheesh. Shout out to Justin Burdick. I love your shorts, man. Super chats. Rug XRD. Justin, man, don't be rude. Sheesh. What a weird... Do you love me or hate me, Justin? Let me know. Just say it out loud. Just let it out, man, for once in your life. I thought you were one of my best fans. It's so funny. You know, I found L.A. Marzulli speak about the connection between this. Yeah, I love L.A. Marzulli, man. The warfare, yep. The Nephilim, all that stuff. Very interesting in biblical perspective, yep. Doing damage daily. Let's go, lifer. When you look to your long-term Bitcoin holdings. You know what it is it would be cool. I like to put out an extra video out every single day, and now it's been 2 days since we put an extra video out. So to me, it's just, we got so much content. No reason why we can't put out an extra video every single day of the week if possible. Can we take a look at ARB? Can we take a look at the charts and think it might move up again? But here we put out 2 in 1 day. 6 days, we missed the 5-day there. 8 days, we missed the 7-day there, right? So 1 day missed, another day missed, 2 more days missed. I mean, in 1 week, we missed 4 days of videos. And look, that would have been another possible 1,000 view, 4,000 views. So I'm just on the statistics here. That's all. I'm just pointing things out. That's nothing more, nothing less. He is covering mistakes in a good way. Yeah, that's all. They're not mistakes. You know what I mean? We got a team. We work hard. Zen for the win. Up over 35,000 in 1 week on Zen. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yep. Justin disappeared on me too. Justin, man, is that really true? Justin Burdick, where are you, man? I'm calling you. Where are you, bro? You banging on him again? Sheesh. Now, when you said that, are you talking about the trades that I banged on? I don't know what you're saying. No one knows what you mean when you say that. Texas, that, you know. Can you take a look at ARB, look at the charts, and I think it might move up again. Learning from you, Sam, getting better every day. Yeah. Work harder. Sam, you're grinding, bro. And you guys are doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's get the likes up. I put in 1,000 Zen, and it's 9,500 right now. That's insane. So much has progressed in this channel just over the last year. Yeah, I made 100K on Zen, minted on day 1. A lot of wallets. I wish I had known how to do that early, man. I was late to that. So I did not make 100K on Zen, but a lot of people made massive gains. Ironfish coin, I've never heard about it, man. I don't like to talk about things I don't know about either. All right. And I don't get to look at the channel either until I'm live, so that's another thing. So I don't see any of this stuff. Okay. Monthly looks good. Let's go back to the weekly. So I just showed you, like, we gotta basically tweezer bottom here on the weekly chart and start getting a move back to the upside, which we very well may, even on just a curve back up, could be a move. And this could even curve down. I've seen this curve down on massive moves. Right here, look. See how you're pointing down right here? So you'll get this pullback, and then you'll rip. So look at this. Like, we're kind of, see how that we're below the dotted line? So you could say, when's the last time that we were below the dotted line on the weekly? Now, here was the massive dump, but that was a high of a channel. When you're on your way up from a bottoming area, look right here. I'm going to put a blue line. Why am I putting a blue line? Because I'm going to double click here on the RS, on the stochastics RSI. And right there, you can see the blue line coming, and we cross the line. 1K silver if we get to 500 likes. 1 kilogram of silver if we get to 500 likes on the live stream. Oh, we did that. We hit 564, baby. 564. So we're going to do, yeah. So, yo, are we ready for that? Tell me how that works, man. Let me know. Do you trade or hold NFTs as well? Yep. Yeah, so every month, my man Saj Habib has been talking to me, and we want to do a kilogram of silver. And I don't like using this word. They tell me not to use this word, so I don't use this word a lot. But a kilogram of silver, we'd like, one lucky person to receive, if it's possible, every single month. Yes. No way, I'm here. Okay. All right. I just never know what someone's saying and I read into things way too deeply because I'm analytical. Okay. Just joined the Life for 99. So excited to be a part of the family. Shout out to Cameron Earth King. Thank you. I'm a gold perspective to win. Would be insane to add to my collection. I meant you were killing. Thank you so much. I believe that. I'm sorry. You know what it is? I had so many people just kind of... anyway, I love you, brother. God bless you. Thank you. Sent you an email, brother. Reply ASAP. I'm going to reply right now. And I'm working like 100 hours a week or more or something crazy. I don't even know what I work, but I work insane, you know? Oh, that payment was declined and I really need to buy that thing. The payment was declined, BB, and I need to buy that. I switch it to the right one. Man, I'm under the gun and doing a lot of things every single day. It's insane. Okay, cool. I was trying to get it here by 4 a.m. too. Now I'm not sure. So it's kind of on the line now. Anyway. So there's an email we have to respond to. Let me see. I'm going to search your name. I'm going to just take care of it right now. God is love. Ash from the next big crypto trend. Interesting. DSO hit me up today. They want to work with me. DSO, decentralized social media. Interesting. So what is the email, Saj? Where's the email from, man? I will pick someone from the chat on May 1st. Whoever answers the question correctly. Dude. And I'll take a... Dude, thank you so much, man. Sheesh means good fire. Sheesh means good fire. Cool, kill. Today's Gen Z slangs. See, for me, sheesh is like, oh, look at this guy. You know what I mean? What was the question? Where's the email from, dude? I just put Saj in. I can't find the email. I'm going to lose people soon. Because they're going to be like, we don't want to sit here and watch this dude look for emails. Yeah, we just lost 30 people, 40 people. Where's the email from, dude? If you could just give me like something to search, a name. I'm your biggest fan. I just met you're great. I love you. Thank you, Justin. I know. I love you, man. I figured that. I was like, he's not. You know why? Some people that love me end up turning on me, and I don't know why, man. Out of nowhere. So I shouldn't even talk about it. I should just focus on the beautiful things in life, which I will. I will pick someone from the chat. Look at Habib. Let's take a look at Habib. I search your name and I can't see anything. Oh, wait. I'm in the wrong email, of course. I can't find the email, my man. I'm going to type in silver. Buying silver. A lot of people hit me up for silver too. Everyone wants to know where to buy the silver, and I'm waiting on an affiliate link from where I bought it from. I can't find your email, my man. I don't know if you're sending the email to the right place. CryptoLifers@gmail. We've gone over this like 5 or 6 times now. All right. Interesting. I can't, yeah, I'm not getting anything. Could you help me out here, dude? Before I'm going to have to leave this alone, and I'm trying to help you immediately. Saj, man, please. Please, bro. Where are you at? Focus. Focus and discipline. Reset email. Carry on with the stream. I will send you my talk details. It should be the first email right here, man. I don't see it. Zelda. Nope. Nope. Spam. Cambridge Equity. No. Business offer. No. I get so many emails, dude. It should just be the first email, man. MoneyGram hit me up. Restream. TikTok. No. Dude, I get obsessed about a certain thing. I just want to take care of it right now. Because you keep saying it, I want to get it done right now. Can you just send the email right now? It'll come in right now, immediately at 9:24. It'll be awesome. And then we can move on with the stream. All right? As I lose more and more people on the stream. Please, bro. Can we get this done right now? Please. Please. Resend email, carry on with the stream. I can't. You don't get it. You don't have OCD like me. Goddess Love, Meetup, no, Incot, no, come on. My last email is at 9:24. Can you just send the email right now and I can see it at CryptoLifers@gmail.com? So we don't have to, I just want to get it done, man. Please. Please. I checked the spam. I don't delete emails, man. Saj, all right. He just keeps saying he sent an email. I've gone through my email over and over again. I have a customer service person that goes through it every day. Drop your email in the chat so we can copy and paste. Yeah, I mean, I hope he's not wasting my time now. This is like kill and destroy my stream, which is weird. I don't think so. His words seem really good, and I like what he's saying. I keep refreshing the email. I get nothing. Nothing. CryptoLifers@gmail.com. Now he disappeared. That's weird. You don't tell, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, he never emailed me, dude. Wow, he just wasted my time, too, which gets me really going. I don't want to lose the ability to do this, but... All right, I'm moving on, dude. Thank you, guys. We're moving on. Okay, so Bitcoin has to hold this trend line or we're going to break down to 25,000. It's pretty obvious to me, maybe even 24K on the weekly. Everyone says 25K. But when you look at the weekly, it's actually like 24,400. All right? 24,400. He wants your crypto. He's never going to get it. Knock on wood. Not going to happen. Anyway, moving on. Kind of gets me going, though, because I believe what people say. You know what I mean? Sam, going to work Monday sucks, but this stream puts me in a good mood to take on the week. Love the Sunday night sauce, man. Thank you. Yeah, that was puzzling. People are, you know, I believe he's the real deal, man. I don't see why he would lie about Northern Lights and God and all that, but you never know. Is he a charlatan? I don't know. I don't know. That's weird when people are super godly and then they do weird stuff. It freaks me out. I sent you an email about mining. Yeah, I don't answer every email. Wow, stop being a negative chat. I'm sending him an email 3 times. My God. Then send it right now, dude. Send it right now or forever hold your peace. I'm waiting on the email right now. Just send it right now or forever hold your peace, please. Hello? This guy keeps saying he's going to send the silver. I've been demanding the email. I want to see the email. Like. All right. That's annoying to me, though. You know? It's just rude. I'm not perfect in any simple way or form, but I mean, come on. Bitcoin's got that shoulder inverted. We cut the pump up. All right. There's no email, so we're moving on. It would have come in right now in my email, and it didn't come in, so it's not happening. I'm looking at the spam. I'm looking at all, and then you're destroying my stream. My wife will check it for me. Nope. All right, I'm done. Back to brass tacks. What a waste of my time. Don't waste my time, man, please. And take 100 people from my stream. We were at 650. Thank you, DJ. Me too. I have faith until they do it. But if you keep saying you're sending an email and I'm staring at my email and you don't send it, and you keep saying you sent it, and we know that emails go in, they don't go out. You know what I mean? It just after a while, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Anyway, let me drink some water and change my juju. But my focus and discipline is why I stay on stuff until I get it done. All right, so this is a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. Doesn't look good, and honestly, we break this trend line, we're dropping to 24,477. That's all I got to say on the weekly. And we're coming down here, too. We did look at the 2-week, too. The 2 weeks getting overbought. Not a good sign as well. All right. No real hidden bullish divergence, though. Nothing crazy. And we could stay the part. I keep talking about the last huge pump happened when we were high on the two week, and we got huge moves. So you can get exponential moves here, okay? Yeah, but he's saying he's been sending it for like 2 weeks now, on and off. And we keep giving him the right email, like, numerous times. Like, someone keeps writing it in front of him. You know what I mean? There's just no excuse at this point. Stack, my man, keeps sending him the real email. Right? Something weird's going on. We sniffed out a rat. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Anyway. All right, 12 hour says we're going to boom back to the upside here too. So I like the 12 hour. I like what I'm seeing here. And the 12 hour looks beautiful. It really does. It's likely to get a bounce here. Look at the 12 hour turning, and you got this falling wedge. That's got some cup and handle type of vibe, but my finger slipped. The 12 hours says we can get a boom back to the upside. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. God bless you, DJ. Here's Sam for the best of the good juju. You give so much. I don't want anything from you except to send you good energy. When you're in the Bitcoin zone, you can't be stopped. Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate you. I see a move to the upside. Easy on the guy, positive vibes. I'm prepped up for the 24/7 if it comes. But this looks like we're going to get a bounce up here. Elizabeth, back up here on the 12-hour time frame. It is pushing up. I like what I'm seeing there. And the 12-hour comes back up, and then we can consolidate. So we're looking for bullish consolidation above this diagonal trend line for Bitcoin. All right. On the 12-hour time frame, looking very, very bullish. This may be our 10th bottom on the 12-hour. All right. Let's show you the bigger ideas here on the all-time history index. And I apologize. I do have a little bit of a OCD complex when it comes to something, and I will stay on it until I get over it. It is what it is. But that's what keeps me going for Bitcoin. That's what keeps me working so hard. It's a gift and a curse, I guess, you know. So here's the deal. Major levels of support or resistance to watch. If we lose this level, we're headed to 25,000. We lose that level, we're headed to 21,005. We lose that level, we're headed to 19K. Pretty simple to me. We're going to move this up a little bit. It's pretty 19.5. It's pretty simple to me. And then we could go all the way back down to the absolute bottom. 15,800 was really the bottom for Bitcoin, if you can believe that. So that's kind of the deal here. All right. That's the deal. Up, down, we bounce back to the upside. Boom, we go sideways. So I've showed this a bunch of times. And now if this continues, the measured move there is about 42,800. And I'm not saying we're going to 42K. I just don't want that to be like, I'm just proving to you that if we stay in a consolidative package here, we're likely to go up to 42,000. That would be the probability. All right? That would be the probability. You still like Cat Lifer? I'm still in Cat, yes. You've asked a bunch of times. Yes, Raymond. Thank you. Y'all should go look at the moon. What happened to that eclipse? I never got to see the eclipse. I guess we didn't see it in our side of the realms, right? So that's your big time frames, your weekly areas to watch, okay? And now we can get into kind of a smaller time frame idea here for Bitcoin. Let's get back to the 1 hour time frame on Binance US. All right. Would you be willing to look at XRP chart? Yes, if you send in a super chat, which you did. God bless you for doing so. So that's what happened. We broke out. I'm going to get rid of this. I needed these for small time frames. I don't need them anymore. Get rid of the cup and handle. Get rid of the falling wedge. We're just going to like clean up the chart a little bit here after all the shenanigans that we went through tonight. Okay. So look, the 200 SMA is hanging up there. We're going to put our green line. It's likely we get up to there. Very, very possible. And at the end of the day, this was a beautiful flag. And we just broke out with a little flag there. That's a good sign. We're going to continue to the upside. Length of the pole brings us up here. The 200 comes in text, touches us on a wick. We come up. Our next resistance zone, I could see Bitcoin at 28,830. Not too long, about 28,400. It's very likely that this is going to occur here. So that's my idea. Now, the 1 hour has to cool off. So what we're looking for tonight is for the 1 hour to go sideways. And so we want to wake up tomorrow with Bitcoin still inside this flag. So my prediction is that Bitcoin goes sideways for the night, and we wake up tomorrow morning somewhere in this green box, okay? And the 21 in the tight moving averages, and then we get ready for a massive short squeeze tomorrow. So I'm basically calling for a massive short squeeze tomorrow. If now this dumps and goes back in here, then fine. It'll come back down and test this area. But as long as we stay inside this flag that I just drew here, this one right here, this line and this line, we're likely to get into our green box in the next 8 hours when we wake up tomorrow morning. About 10 hours from now, I'll be live. In 10 hours exactly, I'll be live. Or 12 hours from now, I'll be live. But I'll do an update in about 9 hours from now. And I believe when I'm doing my update, we'll be sideways here in the channel. And then we get a short squeeze to the upside to the 200 SMA, somewhere in this green box too as well. So these are my predictions for Monday, for tonight and into Monday. All right? And I can leave Bitcoin alone for now. We went over the bigger time frames, the smaller time frames. The last thing I can look at for you is the CME gaps, which a lot of people want to keep asking about. And I know I just want to kind of quell your ideas with it. So we go to the CME gaps, and I have them all kind of pointed out here on the daily. And so you do have a gap right down here. Could we come down and touch the gap? Not every gap gets filled. I want to make that clear. Okay? And the gap is here. You can see, you make, no, that was the gap. No, we closed that gap with this candle, but we made another gap right there on such a fast move. So there is a gap right there, okay? There's also a gap right here that we've closed and we're kind of playing with. So, you know, and there's two scenarios too. Like, remember I got this rising wedge. Do we come and bearishly retest? So a bearish retest of this area, of this trend line, would be the fake out break. And we'd come in, bearishly retest, start to drop, bearishly retest, and drop. That entry and that entry would be the proper short entry, in my humble opinion. All right, 200 million and 1 million in 2 days on PEPE. Is PEPE Doge or PEPE Baby next? 200 into 1 million in 2 days. And isn't that crazy? Loving your late night lives while I'm here in Southeast Asia. I get morning lives, man. So nice for you as you wake up your day. I had a dream with a lifer the other night. We were, must have been all that. You're funny, man. Shout out to Thomas Amadich. Shout out to Asia. Word late night hype streams always been my favorite. I know, right? So this is just a bearish scenario too. I've given you every scenario I could, even the CME gaps. So you're ready and locked and loaded. Now we get above this thing. I mean, it's going to be beautiful. You really don't have to do anything till you bearish retest here or you bullishly retest that area. That's going to be the move. And honestly, we could make a cup and handle here. That's what we've been saying, back to 25. And that would be the semi cup and handy to the upside, something to watch too as well. All right. And we got our CME gaps and we're ready to rock. All right. Any super chats here I can clean up and then I'm out of here for the night. What a waste of time. Don't waste my time ever again. My time is the most valuable thing I possess. I really, I just, I'm not appreciative of people wasting my time. Not at all. People want me to go over rug. I mean, I guess we'll look at it, but just be careful. Singularity.net in a beautiful place. Anything below 50 cents to me is a steal. Rug game. Rug radio, rug. I don't know which one this is, dude. I don't know. These are low cap gems on Ethereum. It's on MEXC already too. How do they get it? How does MEXC just have every coin in the game? How do they do it? Like, I'm amazed. I'm just amazed. This price token experience. Yeah, they even said there's a risk warning on this thing, right? They're like, be careful. This thing is insane. And just be careful, everyone. Just because one meme went doesn't mean another. A lot of times they bump on in. It's just a one out of it. It happens. And honestly, some people probably already jumped on out. I mean, that got in on this. It's kind of, it may be lackluster. But you got in somewhere here on 421 just 2 days ago. And it went up 600%. Came back down, only holding 100%. Could it pump again now? Yes, it could. 151%. It's in a falling wedge. Wick to wick on the fibs. And you're somewhere in the 706 Fibonacci level, which is interesting. I'd be very careful with this, though, please. All right? I don't want this to be the channel of degens. We trade Bitcoin here. We trade big assets. I dollar cost average into things. Yeah, Stack McChange, man. Thank you. I see the email, bro. See? You're just, I love what you did. You're just like going over brass tacks. I see your email. You just came in at 10:16. All right? So Stack just made sure that the email works immediately. So people either don't know how to copy paste. I'm done. Thanks, we're here to learn. That person was here to scam or throw you off of your Zen. Yeah. Hope your wife and kid are healthy. Happy doing well. Thank you for the live stream. Yeah. Water never flows uphill. He was trying to, who knows what he was doing. Okay, so there's Rug. We got over Rug. What else? Super chats. Anyone else there before I jump out of here? Someone asked about XRD and XRP. XRD's been hot, honestly. One of my favorite projects, right? We got into Radix a long time ago. So look, we talk about the 706 a lot. There was hidden bullish there. Kind of didn't get it all the way. Kind of went flat, but that's still hidden bullish. It's like exaggerated hidden bullish because you got flat price action moving to the downside, and you bounce off the 706 Fibonacci level. Look at that. And how much did that 706 gain or render? About 34%. And now it's broken out, and it's above the 618, and it's above strong support. Let me pull out this fib a little far away. Always kind of gets me going when the fibs are just too much. But look, I mean, that's your golden pocket from the initial move. And, the 12 hours also playing games here. All right. Let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. And the 1 hour says, hey, you're in a bit of a flag here. And you may just continue similar. And if Bitcoin gets that pump like I'm showing you, a lot of these coins will follow. Look at that shoulder, head, and the shoulder. And you got to just understand price action. And if you understand price action, look at me. And there you go. And the length of the neckline to the head was the move. That's exactly where you went. I mean, how insane is that, right? So if you just know how to read your charts, take your measured moves, you're going to be fine in this game. Just keep your emotions out. And I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taken as such. 4 hours a little high for me. Stop on my moving averages. You're getting tight, though. Says we might go sideways. So we pull this out again. And I've seen this exact shape play out before, too, many times. So I'd be watching XRD. This thing looks like there's more gas in the tank. And I've seen the 4 hour pump from where this area is at. I really have. It's okay, man. Don't worry. No.
I really am. But I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
This is funny.
Who the knows what to do?
You gotta love that. You guys heard that? I was scared. You can't be scared. You can't live in fear. You gotta know what to do. You'll always know what to do if you don't live in fear. I'll tell you that right now. Let's look at our bigger time frames. Wow, the 12 hour says yay. The 8 hour has gas. 6 hours a little high. But the 1 hour has gas and the 4 hour could continue. This looks interesting to me. I'll be honest. This looks like a gem. And it's been pumping hard and it came back down to the 618. And that's what we like. We like to wait for that. You know, it's even 786 came back. Now it's actually hanging right above the 618, even the 0.5 area. Very interesting to me.
Maybe I should just
I like what I'm seeing here for this. Okay. I would definitely watch EXRD or XRD. And then XCN, someone asked about. I mean, this thing's in the dumps, man. I really don't even want to talk about it. Can I move on from here? This thing looks like it's just going to continue, possibly. It could bounce back to the upside. You're kind of making the wedge, but I don't know, man. This thing looks like a rug pull. I'm moving on from that. Send me an email. I really don't know what's going on, but I do appreciate being... all right. Oh my gosh, man. You know the email, man. My man just sent one. I don't even know what's going on now at this point. Dude, you have hundreds of people wondering why you can't just copy paste an email out of a message and send it to somebody. What? All right. He seemed like such a nice person though, babe. He was saying things to me that didn't seem weird, you know? I don't know. I'll be honest, but I'm just being honest. So XRP had a nice pump, right? You can see out this ascending triangle, right? Yeah, exactly. Let God take care of it at this point. I'm done. You're right. I'll put my faith in God, and it is what it is. I'm done. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you saying that, DJ. So, look, we're in a falling wedge here. The daily wants to point to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here on the daily time frame, okay? And it's pushing up. And XRP is retesting this trend line as well, okay? It really is. That's a falling wedge of the daily, right? And basically all you want to see is that pump back to the upside. It's getting tight in the channel. You could say it kind of broke out and broke back inside that old chestnut. So, yeah, I mean, XRP looks like it could definitely move to the upside. And if Bitcoin can bounce from that area on the 12-hour time frame, you're going to see a pump. Now, it would have to get back above this and retest, but this says XRP could get to 67 cents. And, you know, somewhere in the next week by 25th of May. So, actually, in a month, sorry, in about a month, maybe less. That's what it says. Cody sent in a super chat. Let's take a look at what he's saying here. Thank you, Cody. Super chats, RUG, XRD, XRP. We did all of those. All right. Super chats are cleared. He said he sent one in. Cody Merrick Moppin. I did not see your S chat. Hey, brother, how are you doing? I wish you the best and stay blessed. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you, man. It's been a long time, Robert. Hope everything's going well with you and yours. I remember you had some issues with your mom. Am I wrong? Am I right? Like she was sick or something? If I remember correctly. I don't know, though. I don't want to be rude. When is the advanced course ready? Okay. CKB. Oh, yeah. He asked about Nervos. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate. I do remember that now. I do. All right, let's take a look at Nervos. Now, I like the team at Nervos. I met Kevin Wang, the CEO, and the whole team over there at the CKB network. To me, long-term idea here, okay? Like, it's a long-term. Now, 3-day chart says we can pump up to the 200 SMA. You see that? We're getting tight on the channel. So let's kind of make this a more symmetrical bowl. Something like this, and you are touching 1, 2, 3 touches on the bowl, and that's accumulation, in my humble opinion. And you got a bit of a falling. This is like a cup and handle here. You see this? So you got the cup and handle. And this could pump to the 200 SMA. I would not be surprised if it didn't. If it did, right? Somewhere and meet this level here, and then you got this resistance here, and so that's interesting to me. And you almost got a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there too as well. Could continue to the upside. Up to about 130% gainers coming out of CKB. I'd watch this closely. 3-day chart says that, yeah, something's happening here for CKB. I like the project long term, right? I got into it in the last rally. I ended up selling it off, though. I just didn't feel like holding it too long. I don't remember last name. Sam from Tampa Bay. Any relation? Hospital superstar. Funny. Sorry if I missed it, Cody Mackman. My bad. I owe you one sometime. No worries. It's all good. We got him. We didn't miss it. We nailed it. Thank you for. He had to re-up, but I get it. I appreciate that, brother. So yeah, I see CKB doing some damage. Let's take a look at it on the daily and the 22. They're both oversold as well. Look at our 4-hour time frame. Our 4-hour time frame just kind of needs to cool off, maybe. Or you could see some consolidation here. You don't want to lose this bowl here or this trend line, so to speak, here on the 4-hour. You lose that trend line, you're going to drop down to this next level here at about 33.09. And you lose that, you're dropping even lower to about 26.93. Thank you for looking at XRP chart. I've been looking at the 1 hour all day long, and your thoughts of the daily help me to hold in my emotions. You're the best. Thank you. Can you check Serum? Everyone, I'm out for the day. Thank you so much. I'm gone, baby. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for all you do for us, man. Just know when people get you down, we are family and lean on us, man. No, I didn't get down at all. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm just tired, man. It's a long day. I've been working really hard. That's all. Nobody's perfect. So Serum. You're an awesome guy, Sam. Thank you, Kevin. Shout out to Robert Cox. Thank you, Sammy. Shalom. Shabbat shalom, my friend. Thank you for saying that. CKB looks good on the 3-day chart, too, for some gains, baby. For some gains. I like what I'm seeing here for CKB. All right. And kind of the proof is in the pudding there. CKB USDT. All right. Song calmed me down. That was an insane live stream, I'll be honest. We started with the pumpage. It's been a long week. Let's step into the new one with grace. Much gains to all. Love, keep the most high. First, get your rest. Amen. Good night, Sam. I'm always learning from you. I'll see you tomorrow on the next stream. Thank you, brother. Much love, everyone. Stay blessed. Thank you so much for saying that. God bless you all for being here. And there's Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. Went over a bunch of different coins. Guy asked about Cambria. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I like what I'm seeing here for Cambria. Got a bit of a cup and handle forming. 3-day does want to come back down, so we got to wait for that to chill on out. But long-term hold, look at giant double bottom for this thing. Anyway, and it's very low cap, so it's high risk. So I just want to put that on the radar. Extremely high risk coin. All right. MITX, ERSDL, DFYN. And where's Bitcoin sitting now after the end of it all? After the insane rally, and we sold the top of that puppy. And again, we already went over what we see happening for Bitcoin, right? Is that we're going to flag out sideways somewhere in this wedge, like something like this, and we end up somewhere in this green box tomorrow morning, and then we pump up to the 200 SMA, up to this green box. And again, nothing's guaranteed, but that's my prediction for tomorrow and into tonight. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for native notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much, everybody. May God bless you all. Salam alaikum. May you have a wonderful night, and just stay true to yourself. I'll see you all tomorrow on the next live stream. God bless you all. Thank you so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it. Gratitude is the attitude. Thank you for everyone in the trading group. Thank you for everyone that sent a super chat, TA, or deep dive. May God bless you all. Have a good night. Thank you.